might come from privilege, your daddy might own a company, but you will not outwork me.
This top spot is number one. That's mine. Because not one of you can outwill me. You may have been born with more genetic prowess than I have, but you cannot out-determine me. You can't outwill me. You can't outwant me. You can't outwork me. You can't out-desire me.
The bigger your dream is, the harder the grind. Some of you in this room, you might have small beginnings. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have a lot of resources, but there's no excuse. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're gonna have to get up. The longer you're gonna have to stay up. The more effort you're gonna have to put in. You know how hard I worked to get here? I put in too many hours. I sweat too much blood, too much tears. I worked hard to get here. Didn't nobody give me this. I didn't grow up with wealth. Didn't nobody pay me. I worked for this. Sweat, blood, tears. I earn every dime I get. I work for this. You will not outwork me because your height has nothing to do with my work ethic. Your face has nothing to do with my work ethic. Your two-parent background has nothing to do with my work ethic. You will not outwork me.
Every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now. Because I'm pissed off for greatness. Because if you ain't pissed off for greatness, that means you're okay with being mediocre. There ain't no man in here okay with being just basic.
And I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you to leave every single thing on the field, one season, everything, walk off exhausted.
Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
I want you to know when you dream your dream that there are other people who are dreaming the exact same dream. When you said to yourself, this is what I want to accomplish, you're not the only person that wants to accomplish it. And now I ask you this question, what do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be a CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You got to outgrind them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You got to execute, and you got to go from 70 to 120.
Here at the Next Level Sports, y'all know how we do it over here. We're going to constantly bring you what we bring you guys. We're going to constantly bring you the best content that we possibly can bring. But we sit back and enjoy ourselves over here at the Next Level Sports. Now, hey, so take this time, put up on them house shoes, kick back here at the Sports Lounge. Yeah. Go on. We talk our shit, y'all. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Next Level Sports Lounge. Had to switch it up, you know. Y'all know. Got a whole team over there where we kind of switch things up. Yeah, know how we bring it. We got the panel here, you guys. We got Blue Virus. We got Oscar. We got Rock. We got Marcus in the house. We got CZ. We got Yvonne Jesse. And, of course, we got our guy Oscar, who always keeps it cordial here at the Next Level Sports. Now, y'all know how we do it. How's everybody mentals and dentals? We also got Randy, who's coming back in. He's been here from the beginning, but he's coming back in. How's everybody mentals and dentals on tonight? How's everybody rock? How's those mentals and dentals rock?
My mentals are Gucci. Just sitting here. I was with the family. My daughter's birthday was as the was the other day. Being great here with with the family. And I went to to church, spending with the wifey. Had Mother's Day. I mean, the mentals are great. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there, sis. I know you watching. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, whether it's the wifeys, whether it's the sisters, whether it's the aunties, the grandmothers, whether it's just friends. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there who are mothers. Marcus, how's those medicine things on tonight, my guy?
Mental is on point right now. The Knicks won. It's Mother's Day. It's also my wife's birthday, so I had a double whammy. But I took care of that. You know what I'm saying? I took care of her really nice. She enjoyed it, man. So we just out here chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
Happy birthday to Marcus' wife. Rob, you said it was somebody's birthday for you.
My
too?
daughter. Yeah, my daughter.
Happy birthday to Marcus' daughter. Happy birthday to Marcus' wife. Y'all know we support.
Did she have that sushi?
Yvonne, yes.
Yeah.
How is your mentals and dentals on today?
What's up, gentlemen, ladies out there? Happy Mother's Day. I had a very good time with my wife. I went ahead and surprised her with breakfast in bed, excuse me, and surprised her with that. And the kids here all gave her flowers and all kinds of stuff to her. So she was very happy, very content, and she didn't get out of bed. She was living like a queen. Everybody serving her. So. And congratulations to those on the panel whose family members have their birthdays. Very long life. And let's get this thing started.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That was perfect.
Randy, how's your mental and dentals on today?
Doing great today. Being that I don't have a wife, it's been a better day than normal.
I hear that.
But I want to wish all
And
you
that's why you don't
all
have
the
a
mothers
wife.
out there a happy Mother's Day. But my day has been outstanding, So I don't answer to nobody but myself. So that's about it. I feel good.
CZ, how's those mentals and dentals over there with CZ?
Oh, I'm having a good day. Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. I'm glad to be here today. Let's get it going.
Oscar, no, Blue. We go to Blue. Blue, how's those mentals and dentals?
Oh, my mentals is great today. I've had a relaxing day. I didn't do nothing today. I just sat around, walked around my yard, did a little bit of pruning, but that was pretty much it. Talked to the fam, talked to the boys. But yeah, happy Mother's Day out to the mothers out there. And thank you, Chad, again for coming on here on Mother's Day. We appreciate you. Again, we can't do without you guys. And thank you, everybody, for showing up on the panel. I appreciate it. Rock, thank you for jumping on here. Oscar, Randy, Jesse, CZ, and Marcus, thank you for showing up, man. Let's get a good show on tonight. Let's do this shit. Let's go.
Yo.
What you got for us, Oscar?
I just want to say hello to everybody. Some of us spoke earlier today. It was a good day for me today. I got up early, went to the cemetery, planted some flowers, and then went to work. Then got home a little early, tried to watch the Knicks game, then went back to work. So it's been a long day. It's always a pleasure to end the weekend with you guys, Family first, and we always end up together on Sunday night. It's always been a pleasure on my behalf. So I love, ending the weekend with you guys. And happy Mother's Day to all the women out there. My daughter's on the chat. Happy Mother's Day to her. And everybody else. And happy birthday to Marcus's wife and Rock's daughter. So let's get the show going like you said. And enjoy the night.
So, y'all, I'm going to say what I got to say, then I'm going to go to the chat. Of course, my mentals and dentals are always good, y'all. Even when they're not, you will never know unless I express it to you, and I only express that to certain people. So I'll never show you anything other than me being good, because that's what I'm supposed to do, Being a manager when it comes to your job, if you showing any type of negativity going to work, then your employees pick up on it. All right. So I try not to ever show, even though I might express myself to my brothers on the phone or in Zoom or in the chat, you'll never see me negative. I try not to give y'all negativity on live unless I get into it, have a certain debate when it comes to football. Other than that, my mentals are always good. My wife told me that she been wanting, so she been having crazy for barbecue. And she like, baby, I looked up all these different barbecue places here. And even though I haven't tried, I know it's not gonna compare to yours. Cause so could you put some slabs of ribs on the grill?
You should have called me.
Stop. I
had
put
me
two
some ribs.
He'll
slabs.
find out. He'll find out.
I had ribs today, Lloyd.
Oh yeah, I put 2 slabs on the grill. I put chicken legs, thighs, corn on the cob on the grill.
That's
I
what's
did
up.
some cabbage with some turkey wings.
Nice.
And yeah.
Yo, Oscar, he
Damn,
lied.
you
bro.
went in.
No, he lied. He said he did ribs. There's always chicken somewhere.
Yeah, he had a feast. Yeah.
You can't put nothing on the grill without putting. You can't put ribs on the grill and not put.
You
There's a
got
side
that
of
right.
Kool-Aid
Not
on that
fried,
one.
Oscar. It's not fried, Oscar. It was grilled.
That's right.
It was
Proud
grilled.
of him.
It was not fried. So other than that, my wife, and we're finna get ready to get the show started, but I'm gonna tell y'all because I try to keep everybody updated when it comes to my wife and the pregnancy. It got to a point to where it's just called a mucus bag. She started mucus bag. So they say when things like that happen, she might be going into labor. So we got to go. We had a doctor's appointment tomorrow. If she have any contractions tonight, the baby's on her way, y'all. Asaya, this is my daughter's name. Her name is Asaya. She's on her way. She can be here at any time now, even though her doctor gave us this specific date to be at the hospital because they're inducing her labor. So she was breached. So that means that she's sitting head up and her feet were turned sideways and her butt was going towards her between the leg area, that's not the way she's supposed to be. So they might have to do a procedure where they might have to try to turn her around. But so far, it seems like that she's turning herself around. But other than that, she can be here at any time. And
Blue mute.
ready to get it over with. So that's the thing. That's the update on the wifey. We can go into labor anytime. She said that the baby's pushing down at this particular time. And Blue got a little nervous, like, we can't go live tonight. No, we could. My wife knows.
You got that bag?
We're gonna go live. We're gonna go live
bag
when the
already
baby coming.
Yeah, the
How
bag.
amazing would that
right?
be? How would that be amazing?
Put it in the
And
car.
In the hospital, we're going live.
Oh, most definitely. We're going live. You already know.
We're gonna see Lloyd faint. We're gonna see Lloyd faint.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, all y'all go get some cigars ready, and I'll get my blunts ready. Let's go.
I ain't gonna lie. I might faint.
the blunts.
I might faint. I don't. I'm not. And she said,
Lloyd, what date? What's the date, Lloyd?
Hey, if you guys want to smoke, I got you. You
March
guys can all smoke with me.
I mean, March 25th.
May 25th.
May 25th.
Any day now.
May 25th, 4:30 is the scheduled date that we're supposed to be at the hospital, but the baby can be here at any time.
That baby could be here anytime.
And she put me down to cut the umbilical cord, and I told her I'm fine with that, just as long as somebody's able to pick me up off the
You gotta bite it though.
So I'm not biting.
You gotta take a little piece and eat it. Yeah, it's good luck. That's good luck.
Bite it, yo.
But other than that, everything has been good. Everything over here is good. Let's get to the chat. Of course, we got Oscar in the chat. We got Logan in the house. What's going on, Logan? We got Randy. Of course, we got Rock. Let's see. We got Dominique. Shout out to Oscar's daughter, y'all. For those who don't know who Dominique is, that's Oscar's daughter. He speaks very highly of her. So, for those who are in the circle, know about Dominique and Oscar's daughter and his son. So shout out to Dominique. We appreciate the support that you're giving to the Next Level Sports Lounge.
Thank you, Dominic.
Holly, what's going on, Holly?
Hey, Holly.
Holly.
Who
What's
else
up,
we got?
Hallie?
Tay
Holly
Cowboy, what's
Hallie.
going on, Tay Cowboy?
Hey,
What's up,
Cowboy.
Tay?
What up, Tay?
Tay's
Oh,
birthday
your
coming
birthday
up.
was on Wednesday? Happy
Oh,
birthday,
happy
Tay Cowboy.
birthday. Happy
Taurus.
late birthday.
Who birthday was
Taurus
on Wednesday?
connection.
We got Tay's
Yeah,
birthday.
Who birthday was
Wednesday.
on Wednesday?
Tay
Tay.
Cowboy.
Tay Cowboy, happy birthday.
Birthday,
Yeah.
Happy birthday
birthday.
Birthday
to
to
you.
ya. Happy
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 birthday.
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 All right,
Here,
just
kitty, kitty, kitty.
it's gonna
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
start, you know.
Oh,
That's it.
oh, never mind. I was gonna get the beat ready.
Who else
Yeah,
we
Blue
got
Guy
in
had
the
the music next time.
Who
Yeah.
else we got in the house? We got Vinny. What's going on, Vinny? Vinny's
What
in the
up,
house.
Vinny?
What
Y'all.
up, Vinny?
What up, Benny?
Who else? We got Randy in the chat. Just don't want to make y'all already know. I don't want to miss anybody in the chat before we get started.
It was on the 13th.
Dave Thompson, what's going on, Dave? 864 Cowboy fan. Appreciate you being here. This is my first time seeing you here. Appreciate you being here and supporting the channel, my guy. And for now, that's all we got in the chat, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all come in. Y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And for those who don't know, you see the cash out in the link going across the screen. You see the scan code, the QR code up there. That's
Says
all.
skin
That's
code.
all. You scan it. That's what
I know. No, I thought you said skin code.
I said scan code. Yeah. This just to support the channel. Whatever you willing to give, if you are willing to give, or if you're not, we it's all love here. I'm not
We
asking
yeah.
anybody to send anything. Whatever you send, if you do send, it's all to support the channel and to make this channel better. It's all about making Next Level Sports Lounge great. That's what it's about.
We take EBT. We take no stop.
Anything you can, anything you want to
Food
donate,
stamps,
you know,
pennies.
you want to give us a car, you
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Black card.
Take
Scrap.
Word.
Scrap metal.
No checks, though.
No.
checks.
That's grab.
All right, 864 Cowboy. Appreciate you liking and subscribing.
And subbing up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, smash them likes.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
What up, Momo?
Thank you.
Momo in the house.
Momo.
What up?
Momo?
Momo in the house.
You
Oh,
doing
damn.
well, Momo?
Y'all know when y'all see Momo, it's finna be some debating going on here.
Yeah, Momo.
So, y'all know the football season. How many weeks you say we got, Randy?
9 weeks till training camp.
9 weeks until training camp, y'all. So when we go live, when we do our live, y'all, I know sometimes you want to see more content, and that's what I've been working on throughout the week. Not to just give live streams, but more content. I work, pregnant wife, we got things going, so we will be giving you guys more content. That's the goal, to give you guys more content as we progress moving forward. But you got to come up with things to talk about. Y'all know I try to come up with topics, not just for Cowboy fans. I try to come up with different topics, y'all. Even this controversial topics. I'm fine with all the smoking and the debate. What's going on, Warren? Appreciate you being here, my guy. Supporting the channel as usual.
Warren.
Hey, Warren.
So y'all know, like I said, the title, no more excuses. No more excuses. Are the Cowboys legit contenders? Are they legit contenders? And I'm gonna try not to do so much talking because I want to go down the panel and I want to get to the people in the chat and see how Ace Boogie. Appreciate you being here, Ace Boogie. Football Fanatic. Appreciate you coming in, supporting the channel. As always, Football Fanatic's always here. I want to go down the panel and I'm gonna try to be less and to those in the chat. I will be reaching out to those in the chat. Bobby Murphy, appreciate you being here. I'm gonna be writing down. I want y'all to give us topics and things that y'all want us to talk about, and I will be writing them down. Rock, Blue, Oscar, we all will be writing these things down. Y'all give us y'all input on what y'all want us to talk about. CZ, Give us y'all input on what y'all want us to talk about on the next live streams. Because what y'all have to say matters to us too. You know, we wouldn't be at this point without you guys. So we got to start involving you guys more than what we have been doing, and that's the goal. That's why we have a team here. It's not just me. We have a team here. We are the Next Level Sports Lounge. We have a complete team here, and you guys matter. So give us y'all put certain topics, and I'll bring it back up towards the end of the show, towards the end of the live stream, to where y'all can give us topics that y'all feel that y'all might want to talk about. Y'all can also post it in the community on certain titles or topics that you guys want us to talk about.
That's probably a better idea, just to put it there so that it can stay and we can look it up. I think it's probably better in the community too. Post it up so we can see it for later.
Yeah,
Towards the
that
end.
actually might be a better idea. If you want to post it on there and then make it look on there.
Yeah.
Go to the community and post it in the community, and we will take note of that, and we will be discussing those topics. Y'all put the topics up, and we will be discussing it. Don't matter if you're a Cowboys fan, Eagles fan, 49ers fan, Dolphins fan, Raiders fan, Steelers fan, Patriots fan. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want us to talk about, we're going to talk about it. Just post it for us, and we will get to it, okay? But back to the subject at hand. No more excuses. Now, y'all, no more motherfucking excuses. You got your boy George Pickens on the franchise tag. All right. We done brought in Christian Parker. We never emphasized when it came to defensive tackles or safeties. Not only did we pick up a safety in free agent who is considered one of the top 10 free agents, we drafted a safety. Okay, who was considered the number one player in the draft, in spite of who went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He was considered number one player in the draft. All right. Defensive tackle. We really didn't put any emphasis when it came to defensive tackle. We drafted Marcus Smith in the first round. Y'all know how that went. We drafted somebody who said he don't even like football. He just like contact or hitting. Like, bro, you shouldn't be playing football. But we got Quentin Williams. We got Kenny Clark. And we also picked up other defensive tackles. We traded for Rashawn Gary. All right. We traded for D Winners from the 49ers.
Oh yeah, winners.
I feel that they building this raw. We ain't been able to stop the run. We ain't been able to stop the run. So I feel like I don't feel like nobody be able to run against us. I don't feel like nobody be able to run against. That's just what I feel.
Can win a monster, boys.
I might be wrong. Not only did we do that, you get your boy George Pickens signed a free agent tag, who everybody thought that he ain't gonna sign a free agent tag. He wanted to be traded if he can't get a contract. They going off. We've been saying it here at the Next Level Sports Lounge. We've been saying this. He is not going to pass up on $27 million.
No.
He's playing for a purse.
He'll be a fool to do that. He'll be dumb as hell.
He hasn't really had his first contract other than his rookie contract.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not going to pass up on. We've been saying it here at the Next Level Sports Lounge. Right. Nobody wants to listen to it. Adam Schefter put out the bullshit he put out, and everybody tries to run with it.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to run with it. So, which goes back to the question at hand. Are we contenders? Are we contenders? Or are we pretenders? And I want to go down the panel and see how everybody feels about so far on this in this offseason, what y'all feel or how y'all feel the Cowboys have operated and bringing in the people. what are y'all thoughts on how the Cowboys have been moving and what y'all expectations are with what we've done so far? Because it's still more to come. But so far, give me your expectations on how you think this team will be. Marcus, you've been missing in action for a minute, so I'm gonna start with you, Marcus.
Yeah, so what we did in off season was needed. We added secondary help. We got the free agent safety from Arizona. That was a big pickup. Caleb Downs. And don't forget, at the end of last season, we got Quentin Williams. We got Kenny Clark. And when that trade was made, you saw the defense, how it progressed. It got much better. And I think now with the draft, you got Sam Williams coming back from injury. You got Overton. You're going to have a new system with Christian Parker. I think we can actually make the playoffs. And I'll tell you what, we could possibly win the division. But I still think Philly's a better team, but I think we can challenge them.
They are the better team until proven otherwise. So
Yep.
Ain't like that, Marcus. You're
right.
speaking facts. You are speaking the facts. With that being said, before I move to the next Cowboy fan, I want to see what CZ has to say because he is an Eagles fan.
The topic is: are the Cowboys contenders for the Super Bowl? Is that what we're talking about?
No.
Super Bowl. I said, are they contenders? Never mentioned Super Bowl.
Don't start your shit.
CZ, don't start your shit.
Start your shit now.
Well, let's look at it. New defense. That'll take a while to come together. So we don't really know right now. It's too early to say.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
I'm gonna go with
A
that.
bullshit.
Like
A bullshit. A
I like
bullshit.
that.
Or I
I
could
like
say,
that, CZ.
I
CZ really wanted to say more, but he was being
has
safe.
a greater chance of happening than the Cowboys winning.
Oh,
Say that
shit.
again?
Take no, Rock, take away your bullshit.
Yeah.
He finna go into a whole like CZ got it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. CZ came with a good topic, y'all. It was Mother's Day. We couldn't talk about that topic today. We have to do some deep dive into this topic, y'all. But that's gonna be for next week. When we say we're gonna do it, CZ?
Next week.
Next week.
Next week.
Sunday.
Yep, Sunday's fine.
Sunday. Yep, Sunday. Yeah, it's a good ass topic. Randy, what you got for it?
Here's what I think. I think the Cowboys, we've been actually resetting for 2 years because when we traded Parsons, it started a chain reaction. We signed Pickens in the offseason. That was last year. We traded for Quentin Williams. That was last year. So we started building this 2 years ago, not just this last year, because everything that we did from Parsons on has added to what where we're at today. And I believe the way that they have allowed Christian Parker to pick the players that he wanted in the draft, and the way they're setting up things, I think we're looking pretty good. I believe that we are going to go to the playoffs, whether we win the division or we go as a wild card. I do believe we're going to go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
From there, it's just going to be plus money from there because nobody expects us to do anything right now. So that's my feeling. I mean, we've changed our defense completely around. We have 9 different players on defense that we didn't have last year. Our defense was old and slow last year. This is going to be a speed type defense this year. So every area that I look at, we've improved. So I'm happy with what we're doing right now.
I'm gonna go last, but Rock, before I go to you next, I'm gonna read what Warren said. Eagles Collective Podcast. He said, I got Rams, 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys, Bears, and Panthers in the playoffs.
I like that.
No Seahawks. No Seahawks.
I like that.
No Seahawks. The Super Bowl champions. No Seahawks in there.
He's got the Rams, 49ers,
yeah, the Panthers.
and Eagles. Wow.
That Panthers is that's the thing right there. He said the Panthers. So I mean,
he's telling us something then, and the Bears.
I'm feeling well. The Bears was in the playoffs this
Yeah, no,
season.
this year, I know they did.
And they won a division.
They
So
went
the
to
Panthers
NL West.
is the key right there. But yeah, give us what you got, Rob.
7.
So yeah, they definitely did an amazing job. Like Randy said, it didn't start just with whatchamacallit, just with this year or last year. It started 2 years ago. I mean, we've been building, we've been watching. I mean, every coach they pick. I mean, you can tell this is a legacy being built right in front of our eyes. These coaches, they're picking are great for these young men. They know their system, their swag. I mean, I'm not trying to knock anything that is old school, but this new school is totally different. Especially with the Micah trade. I mean, yeah, we traded Micah. We ended up getting, Williams. We got Clark. We also end up getting Lawrence. We also end up getting um, Drew Shelton, LT Overton. You got to think about those guys too, because that was a trade with the Eagles.
Big time.
So for us to move back. So that's literally 5 players for Parson. I mean, I'll do that any day. So we've been building these, the Cowboys been strategically looking for every little hole that they needed, and boom, they got it. It's not saying that we're not done yet because we still got June, but still, we are contenders. They're moving the chess piece. It's just like chess. We're getting prepared for the battle. Our commanders are getting ready. You know what I mean? Our chiefs and our office is getting ready because they know this schedule. Don't get me wrong. This schedule is not as easy as everybody thinks. This is the 4th hardest one that we have. So we're getting ready to have a great season. I do see us going to the playoff. I do see us being a challenge, a great contender to win the NFC. We're about to make moves. So let's put up a shutout, especially for Dak, because we're giving you everything that we can give you. Let's see it. Show us that you're the right guy. For Pickens, he's playing to get another bag. So this is a great opportunity to show up again. So I think we're great contenders.
KH, appreciate you being here, KH. What's a Burns 6996? Cowboys just need to get out of training camp healthy.
That's a fact.
Yes, that's a fact.
Blue, what you got for us, Blue?
I'm totally thinking that I think we had a great draft. I think we need I think we're going to make it. I think as long as my thing is as long as we if the defense coordinator does what he needs to do, and that's because we had a great offense last year. Besides the red zone, yes, I get that the red zone was a problem, but if we can work on that red zone. But I think we got weapons on the defense this year that kind of incorporated and making it better. Like Randy said, we've been building this team for about 2 years. Those Michael Parsons trade was for last year and for now to go on now, and little pieces. And that's what I think other teams if you look at Seattle did that same thing. They were building pieces, going over here, grabbing people off of free agency and adding Sam Darnold to the team, and then look what they did. They went to a Super Bowl that year. So we got to do those little things and just look forward and then ignore the drama and. Who was out in the chat that said we got to go healthy, get out of training camp healthy with our players.
So,
the wifey said, "What's up, fam?" And Chad just popping in to show some love. Y'all smash that like.
Happy Mother's Day, Ad.
Thank you, Mr.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Moses.
Rolando Rodriguez said, "What's up from South Texas? Cheers, go Cowboys!"
What up?
What up?
Is this his first time? I haven't seen him.
No, he's been on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, he been on. What's going on, Rob Bay?
What up, Rob Bay?
Appreciate you getting up here.
Rob Bay, my man.
What up, Rob?
In the building.
If you want
Happy
to,
Mother's Day, Rob A.
Blue, you can send Rob A the link.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, gotcha.
Oscar, what you got for us, Oscar?
Well, like everybody says, we did make a lot of moves. We did change this whole defense, But with like CZ says, I think it's too early to tell because we're depending on a lot of players that were hurt last year. That Ravel, Overshown. We got guys that we need playing. If you're going to tell me that they're going to be at their peak and at their best, then I would feel a little bit better. But until I see what they're capable of, and I know we're still not done building. We're still looking at other players. Until I see this team complete, I'm not. I'm going to be on the fence about it. But I do believe we are heading in the right direction. If we do continue doing these things, I do maybe feel like it could be a wild card team. Maybe sneak in there in the playoffs. How far we go, that I can't say because I can't tell the future. I'm not, only a fool can tell the future. So I can only predict, and in my opinion, is if we keep making these moves and keep doing what we're doing, and somebody in the chat says, got to stay healthy, and that also, it's very important on those three players. If we get those three players back healthy, that's a big, big help. Those are three players we really didn't have last year. That's going to add to those other players we got. It's going to add to our draft. If you can get Bland playing at a deep 75, 80% of what he was 3 years ago, and Ravel 90% of what he played in college, and Overshown. Now you're talking about a whole total different defense. Then I feel more confident. Then I would say 100% yes, we're making the playoffs. But I still need to see that. I don't know what these players are going to give us. We got a new system, so I need to see everything click and get put together to see, what we're really capable of. But as of right now, I do believe we might sneak into the playoffs. But other than that, that's as far as I can go right now from what the team that we have together in May. Maybe next month we can have this conversation again and we can talk about it again. But as of right now, that's just my opinion.
Jesse, what you got for us?
Evening, guys. Real simple. I'm on the fence, and it's really because it's too early to say. That I'm on the fence. So for everybody, for my team, your team, and everybody. This is early yet. June hasn't happened. The practices haven't happened. And that's the one thing, and Momo and Momo agree with, is these practices that they got to really practice, get their stuff together, because you know how the injuries have been since last year. ACLs and stuff happened even before they touched the field to play for real. So in September, and I even September, after the first 5 weeks, or when they get their man bodies, when they get their football bodies in shape, we will know who's good, who's bad, and who's ugly. But you guys got a lot of good players. You filled a lot of holes like my team did. Mm-hmm. But still to be determined. It's got to be determined. I'm not popping nobody's bubble or balloon, but it's still early. Let it work itself out. You got brand new coaches like I do. You got brand new systems. Let's see how it works out. And not in preseason, on the real deal on the gridiron. That's just saying.
Mm-hmm. Good answer.
What up, Kid Cowboy? Welcome to the channel. Back to the channel. You be here all the time. I want to say this. Delete fan. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, my guy. I want to say this. Randy brought up a good point. He brought up a good point. The Joneses saw last season that Eberflus it wasn't it. So they started making moves from that point on. I think Jerry Jones didn't like how the Michael Parsons situation went about, but I also think that a lot of people might not feel the same way. I do feel that Shotty had to say so in it too. When it comes to trying to build the culture that he's been speaking about, if that makes any sense. trading Michael and getting what we've gotten from the trade deadline on up until now. I'm gonna say, did the Cowboys win the Michael Parsons trade? I feel that we won the Michael Parsons trade.
Hell yeah.
Yes, he got an ACL issue.
Yeah.
I feel the Cowboys
He got
won
injured.
the Parsons trade.
Yeah.
Because Jerry Jones was scared about that was going to happen.
Got him.
What happened? What
Yeah.
happened?
That's
I
a
know that
fact.
I don't want to put that out there, but Jerry Jones says I don't want to pay
Yes, he
someone
was
that much
dancing.
money.
Jerry was dancing on the table.
Yeah.
We got Quinnen Williams. That's the big name that you need to talk about. Quinnen
That's
Williams
right.
changes the defense right there in the middle.
That's right, Randy.
Along with a lot of people saying, I spoke about it on the last live stream. A lot of people saying that Rashawn Gary is not that pass rusher, or he's not the best. Rashawn Gary ain't played with a defensive tackle like Quinnen Williams, and combine him with Kenny Clark, like that's going to open it up for a lot of different defensive players on the team. I don't care what nobody say. Rashawn Gary is our best pass rusher, and he plays the run. So I've heard people speak this and that about Rashawn Gary, but at the same time, the things that they say about Rashawn Gary, they could say the same things about Quay Walker when it comes to Michael Parsons, because it was all about Michael Parsons. And when Michael Parsons got hurt, what did he do? You can say the same things about Quay Walker. But like I said, did we win the Michael Parsons trade? We did. We got Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark in the trade, along with Malachi Lawrence. Now, that's yet to be seen. That's yet to be seen. But people don't realize. This is what people don't realize. They say Malachi Lawrence is actually the best pass rusher at this draft. Based on the tools that he have in his box, he's the best pass rusher at this draft.
He got more to give you.
Now, it's yet to be seen when it comes to David Bailey. I don't look at Arvell Reese as the pass rusher. I look at him as a linebacker, so I'm not including him. But when it comes to David Bailey or Mesidor or Ruben Bang, like, he's a dog, though. Ruben Bang is a fucking dog. He gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. Every team that passed up on him, he gonna play with a chip on his shoulder. But do not. Malachi Lawrence is a dog too. They label him as the best, and we can't bypass Barham. Y'all, that pick, other than Caleb Downs, that pick, Deshaun Barham, that boy's I'm telling y'all. And he has, a lot of people say he ain't gonna start, but at the same time, DeMarion Overshawn can't even stay healthy. So he trying to get more playing time than DeMarion Overshawn, based off what DeMarion Overshawn has shown us in the past when it comes to his health. And if that boy touched the field, whether it's special teams, whether it's playing at linebacker, hey, he's going to make an impact on either one of those. Either one of those. But Randy made a great point, and I wanted to point that out because I was going to do it anyway, but he brought it up. But I wanted to I wanted to bring that back up because he made a great point. We started this towards the middle of the season, last season, this past season. Rock, what you got?
I think Rocky muted. He said, hold on.
What you got to say about that, Randy?
Skip it.
Yeah, I was talking to my son.
Randy, can you hear me?
Well, yeah, I could hear you. Yeah. Well, like I said, when Quentin Williams came here, yeah, I'm not judging the trade right now, but when Quentin Williams come here, we haven't had his type of talent on the defensive tackle in 25 years. We haven't stopped the run the last 15 years. Even when we played Green Bay in the playoffs, they ran right up the middle on us over and over and over again. When you change the type of defense from being ran all over, I mean, we were given records up on our defense, 250 yards a game and things like that. We went from at the ninth game of the season, this last season, when he joined this team, we went from being one of the worst defensive run stopping teams to number 4. That's a pretty darn good freaking change.
Yep.
So I look at stats like that, and we stopped the run better than we had in a long time. And now we've built even better on the line and around the guys. I don't know what these guys are going to be, but the way I feel about it, with the young coaches we got and everything that's going on with the defense, if we can turn this defense to a number 15 instead of number 32, then with that offense we got, we can play with anybody.
Marcus, what you got for us?
Hey, listen, man. Giving up Micah was a great thing because we needed the run to be stopped, right? He was going to get his 15 sacks a season, right? But we all know he don't want to play the run. So by giving him up, we actually added what we needed, and that was Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark. And I think it was a great move. I think adding that linebacker from San Fran is going to help. I think we finally got a safety after 25 years. The last one we had was Darren Woodson. Now we got Caleb Downs. We got something special, man. So we need to really, feel good about this upcoming season. I don't know what's going to be. I don't know if we're going to win a division, but I think right now we got a great chance to make the playoffs and make some noise.
Can I say something, Mike?
Go ahead.
You know what? You got to think what Marcus and Randy just said. We addressed 2 positions we haven't addressed in 15 to 20 years. I mean, yes, we had safeties, but we had subpar safeties. We had defensive tackles, but they were subpar defensive tackles. And, I'm not saying Quentin Williams is the end-all, be-all, or Downs is the end-all, but they're a lot better than what we had in the last 15 to 20 years. So, if everybody's praising how all these other teams are building their defense like the Eagles did 2 years ago, starting with the middle, with Carter and Davis, and building out with linebackers and safeties, and then Seattle did it last year, that's all we're doing. We started from the middle with Quentin Williams, in the middle with Clark, and then we're just building backwards. We still got to work on our linebackers. So if that's the way to go, we're heading in the right direction. Whether it works out like Marcus says, we win a division or sneak in as a wild card, that's yet to be determined. All this got to come together. And it's up to Christian Parker to get it put together. How long it's going to take him, that I can't answer either. But, and it also, on what we were talking about before, we need these players healthy. Ravel, Overshone, Bland, all these guys. People in the chat might say Bland is toast. Ravel's not the player. Okay, that's fine. But we don't know that yet. They're going to have to go out there and prove themselves. I'm not saying they're wrong. They could be right. They have to. All these players have to prove themselves. They're all, right now, everything like Haley says, everything looks great on paper. But we got to put it on the field. Jesse always says that. You got to wait and see what happens on the field. We can talk about it all we want. But if we keep building the proper way, I do believe this team will improve. How much it will improve, that I can't say. I don't know yet. That I can't answer. So at least we're building it the proper way.
And then go with Rob Ray said. Rob Ray said your offense doesn't regress. Left tackle is suspect, and right tackle is a good run blocker, but not a good pass blocker. That's the same thing we had last year. Our starting left tackle was hurt. So, and we was number 1 in offense. So
yeah, we good. Yeah,
I I have all the confidence in the world when it comes to the offensive line. I do. I have all the confidence in the world when it comes to offensive line. Even with our starting left tackle last year, we were still number one in offense. So he's coming back, and if he's not able to play or get better, then I still trust when it comes to putting the necessary people in place, because Tyler Smith can also move to the left tackle position. So I'm not worried about that. Rock, you go. Let me read this other chat from Warren. Warren said the Eagles collective part. He said, "What do y'all rank the Cowboys defensive line in the NFC right now?" I'm gonna say top 2. I do. I say top defensive line. Defensive line means defensive line. We're talking about linebackers. None of that. We're talking about defensive line.
It's Momo's background.
Okay.
So yeah, you talk about defensive line with Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, and put anybody else on that line. So I'm ranking them top 2. That's why I got them. Rock, what you got for us?
I mean, with the whole, well, you guys were all saying was good. I mean, the only thing, that we tend to forget that Micah, yeah, he's a great player. But at some point, he was trying to divide our defense. So I think it was a great idea that we did get rid of him. I mean, I thought it was not going to happen. And then I was like, oh, damn, it did happen. And then these players we've been picking up, they're moving differently. They're definitely want to win. They definitely, you can tell that Jerry's like tired of it. You know what? Let's do it. No, my way, this and that. No, Steven's getting in, and Steven's like, you know what, Dad? Let's go do it this way. Your ways is not working how before. So I think they do an amazing job. I applaud them for doing so far so good. As a splash play, you know what? I could say that Downs one was a splash. I mean, yes, we might have wanted one in the trade, but going and getting Downs and then Lawrence, I thought that was pretty good. So, in my opinion, that's a good enough to say, that's a good splash to go get. I mean, we got lucky to go get it, but I'm definitely don't doubt this defense. I think the defense out of the NFC could be a number one. Especially if Downs does it the right way and they allow him to cook the way he's supposed to. I'm happy. I'm happy we're moving the right way. So I can't wait for the season to start, especially OTA to start, so we can at least see what's going on and we can talk more about it. But I'm actually happy as a fan.
So wait a minute, Momo. Let me say this before you go. Rob Bay said, I would rank your defensive tackles top 2, not the defensive line. The Rams with Verse and Crew in Seattle, those would be my top 2. Dallas doesn't have the edge rush to be top 2 defensive line. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Defensive line in a 3-4, it's only 3 people on the defensive line, guys. It's only 3 people.
Great point.
The other 4 are linebackers. You got to be able to rush and play in coverage. 3-4. That's what a 3-4 is. You got to be able to rush. You got to wait. Let me finish. Momo. Let me finish. You got to be able to rush and play in coverage. Mm-hmm. So your 4 linebackers are not considered being on the defensive line. You only have 3 in a 3-4. That's why it's called 3-4.
And 4 linebackers.
3 on the defensive line, guys.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So if you want to ask me about the defensive line, that's why I said our defensive line is in the top 2. I didn't speak about the linebackers. And I knew this word was going to go. 3-4 is a 3-4. 4-3 is a 4-3. 2 totally different defenses. And people just throw that out the window. It's 2 totally different defenses. 4-3, you have 4 linemen.
You got Stan Williams and Overshawn coming from the outside.
Let me cut in here.
If he's healthy.
Let me cut in.
I know he's not going to do any
hold
better.
on.
So let me speak because I ain't got much time on here because you know where I'm at. Y'all guys know. So let me speak on this bullshit, this Cowboys bullshit. I get it. Y'all Cowboys fans, y'all get caught up in y'all delusional Cowboy fandom. So first of all, ain't what the Cowboys have at the present time, they have nobody to cover. No, you expecting a defensive end or a defensive tackle or whoever on that line perfectly constructed to cover passes. What
That's why
are
they
y'all
call
talking
linebackers.
about?
That's what they
Cover
call
what?
linebackers.
Well, no. It's called. No. You can't have it both ways, bro. You can't have it both
What's
ways.
both ways? Tell me
What are you
who's not
talking
considered a
about,
You
linebacker.
do either you got
Total different subject.
a defense lineman going in back in the past. He's gonna have to go in the past in certain circumstances. You know that, and I know that.
Who are
Three,
you
four,
talking
you
about?
can't.
What are you talking about?
Sean Gary is not going back.
He
Clinton
played
Williams
in
ain't going
3-4
back.
in
None of
Green
those
Bay.
guys are going back
He
covering no
played in
passes or
He
covering the
played in
wide receiver, no tight end,
Overshawn
no
go by
like that.
back
They not
too.
doing it. So stop it.
He
Let me
played
finish
in
my
3-4
statement,
in
and
Green
y'all
Bay,
can go
Momo.
here and talk about this later
Now, you just
and like
hating
that. And
right
y'all
now,
can jump on
Momo.
me later because I'm just like that. I don't feel like
Yeah,
going back and
Momo. He
forth right
played in
now.
3-4 in Green Bay, Momo.
I don't
What are you
care. I
saying?
don't care where he
He played
played
the
it at.
same
He
position he
wasn't
played in
very
Green
good when
Bay.
he did it. So
Hey,
let me
hey,
say what I
hey,
got to say, and you
So
can
he
and
wasn't very
I'll move
good.
on.
get your facts right, son.
I'm telling you, y'all putting all y'all bets on a DC.
No,
And y'all putting it, and you're making like he's the
DC
next
players.
upcoming greatest defensive
Y'all
He hasn't
coordinator
called a
in the
play
look,
yet.
history of the
look. You
game.
saying y'all putting up?
I'm just saying.
You just
So I'm
said
just
Get
saying
no,
right
you
now,
Momo,
are
son.
so
Momo. You said
y'all gonna regret this conversation. Let me
You
finish my
just
last
said
statement.
Momo.
Talk
You
to
just said
Momo.
I
y'all
just want to
gonna
finish my last statement. I don't want to go back and forth with you
Never a last
or a
If
statement.
you
debate.
don't want to go back and forth,
No,
we
I
just
don't.
change the
I
date.
ain't come here for that. I ain't come here to go
What the
debate with
fuck?
you.
What, Momo?
You
You just
come
come.
on here. You
I come here to say what I got to say and get the fuck out.
Say
Yo,
say what you
Never
gotta say.
happens.
Get the fuck out.
That's what I did.
you got a camera. That's all.
What I'm saying to y'all guys is that y'all expecting a lot from a new defensive coordinator. You act like he's the next
We
upcoming
talking
of this
playoff
greatest
anything.
thing. It's like that. And I don't want to hear no basketball guy. Marcus come here telling me about how great the Cowboys is. You a Knicks fan.
Let's
So
go Knicks.
shut up. I don't want to hear all that noise. End of the
Let's
day,
go
I'm
Knicks.
good. You good. Cowboys, Washington, go. I got to go. Y'all know where I'm at. I
I'm
got
finna
to
show
go back.
y'all what. I'm finna
All
show
right,
Okay, go
y'all
ahead.
Momo.
what
Have a good
Momo.
night,
Lock it
Momo.
in.
I'm
Thank you.
finna
Good
show
night,
y'all
Momo.
what Momo contradicts himself
Come on,
because he
Momo.
just
Don't
did
hate.
on
Appreciate.
his own channel talking about he think that the
Drop the
Commanders
mic.
was gonna be good. So your defensive coordinator ain't called not one defensive player in the league, and all of a sudden your team is gonna be the best team in the division. So how are you gonna come on here and discuss and talking about you not willing? You ain't come on here for that debate or whatever, but you came
He's out of
in
his mind.
debating, and you want to tell us about our defensive coordinator, which I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Yeah, we ain't seen him call a play. You are so right, but I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna act like it's not possible. But you came on here saying that our defensive coordinator, we expecting all this from our defensive coordinator who's never called a play. So you talking about your team is going to win the division, and you got a defensive coordinator that has never called a play. You don't speak about that, brother.
Goes back to what I said. On the fence. Everybody's gonna be
So you
brand new coaches.
you contradict everything that you say when it
So
comes to the
did.
Cowboys and comparing your team. You contradict everything that you said.
And then he went ghost.
You went poof.
And then your response is, like you said in the chat, your response is, I sure did. Yeah, what you got to say don't even matter when it comes to our team.
He ran away.
You just showed that. What you have to say about
He ran
our
like the
team
Sixers did.
doesn't
I
even
can
matter.
only laugh. I can only laugh. He just out of his
So thanks
mind.
for
Once
that gets
we
us
all
straight.
get to realize that, we'll be fine.
Good stuff, Momo.
Oh shit.
All right.
I can't help it, Rand.
Momo want
I
to be
gotta say it.
ghetto.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit,
Mama said I had
bullshit,
time Memphis.
It's that bullshit.
bullshit.
Oh, bullshit.
That's right. You can
More
keep
like-
saying it.
Bro,
More like
I didn't even
bullshit.
allow him to stop my. I'm eating cereal. I didn't even allow him to stop my eating. I was like, "Here he goes, Momo. Let me go get a bowl of cereal."
Uh-huh.
Well, no. I knew Mama was gonna come in with his shit.
I know. He
But
always
I had
does.
to point his
As always.
shit out to himself because he's speaking about what he so-called our shit. I had to point out his shit. And you talk about our defense coordinator ain't never called a goddamn play in the league. Your defensive coordinator ain't never called shit in the league neither. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say.
Someone's on fire.
love in here.
Okay. We appreciate Momo.
We
I
all
look at-
appreciate
I look
Momo.
at-
We
I
knew
look at-
Momo was gonna come in with shit.
Yeah,
as
Momo, we
always.
love you.
I'm
But
looking
you're
at this-
delusional.
I'm looking at this as how the defenses are going to be, like their sets are going to be in most of the time. You know, every team is going to be in a nickel. So that's how I look at your your defensive line is going to be a 5-2. So, you know,
But in a nickel,
I'd rate you guys in the top 10 though.
CZ, it depends on what nickel you're talking about because even in a nickel, you have 3 down linemen and you have 3 linebackers.
No, it's a 5-2.
And you had an extra. You have an extra.
If he's doing a Fangio, it's going to be a 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't. Everybody assuming that he's going to run Fangio's defense. He already said this is not Fangio's defense.
No, he's going to have a big nickel, so it's going to be more of a 5-2.
You're right, CZ. You are right.
It's going to be more of a 5-2. Yeah. You're probably running like 80% of the time because that's how the league is. So, you know, that's how I'm basing like defensive line. I'm just counting all those.
Most teams run that defense now.
Yeah, that's just how the NFL is.
Right.
It's a 5-2 league now.
But even if it's a multiple defense or you going off your base or whether you run nickel more than anything, that nickel is so many schemes and disguises when it comes to the nickel.
Well, yeah.
It's so many. Just like the same thing, it's so many disguises when it comes to the dime.
Yeah, and if it's anything towards a Vic Fangio defense, it's a lot to learn. It's a lot of scheming to learn.
That's why we can't wait till the football season.
I can't wait, man.
I think
I put out there, Lloyd.
I think Christian Parker has more up his sleeve than y'all think. Do you know that they said that?
Remember what he
Shawty said he has to make him leave because he stays at the office studying film. I'm finna say I apologize for being so excited, but I'm not apologizing for shit.
But Lloyd, think about this, right? Think about this. His forte is secondary, right? And that was our weakness. That's why I think he's gonna be right for us.
They don't even realize it. Marcus, they not. I understand he never called a
secondary
play.
though.
I understand he ain't never called a play, but the man is smart. If you're from what I've been told, he's a smart coach. He's a fucking teacher. Mm-hmm. And they said if everybody has come in, they go straight to Christian Parker's office to where they want to sit and talk with him. Everybody that comes in goes straight to Christian Parker. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't want nobody going to Eberflus or Zimmer or fucking
Eberflus.
Fuck out of here. I'm just saying, y'all. I might be wrong, and I'll be mad enough to come on the Next Level Sports Lounge and be like, y'all, I was wrong.
We won 7 games, right, with Eberflus. Imagine how much we're gonna win now with this guy. We'll probably win an extra 3 games at least.
But no one wants to give him. No one wants to give him his kudos anymore because he's with the Cowboys. Because I'm not speaking about CZ. I'm just speaking in general. No one wants to give him his kudos anymore because he's with the Cowboys.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's that cowboy hate.
Yeah, and I understand it.
He's
I
still got
understand
to.
it.
We used to it.
He's still got to prove himself. Remember, Lloyd, he still has to prove himself.
All coaches,
They
Jesse.
all got to prove
All
themselves.
coaches got to prove themselves.
Yeah.
Every
All
year,
of us. I
Harbaugh got
didn't
to
say
prove
just him.
himself.
I said everybody.
Harbaugh got to
Everybody.
prove himself.
Everybody.
shall prove
That's what
Yeah.
What did I say at the beginning? I'm on the fence because everybody has to prove themselves. All
Got a
these coaches,
resume though. He got a
including the Momos.
Super Bowl ring.
Jesse, not just that. The draft picks got to prove themselves too.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
busting draft picks too.
Facts.
Well, I do want to say something here. Eberflus. Parker.
Sorry.
Parker is going to be running a 5-2-4 set, but he's going to run different schemes out of that set. So you may have different players coming off the edge or coming from the inside. You're not going to know what he's going to. He's trying to disguise the defense. So he's going to be running a lot of 5-2-4 sets in the defense. I mean, and that's how you disguise your defense.
And that's what I was getting to, Randy, because you don't know who's going to be dropping back in coverage. And
Exactly.
You don't know who's going to be rushing the quarterback. You don't know. So with that being said, that's why 3-4 is the base defense, because he's bringing in versatile players who can not only rush the passer, but can also drop back in coverage. That's what people are not trying to understand.
Yep.
And you got a guy that's coming. It's a rookie. I mean, but Downs can play in the box. He can play over the top, and he can play down on the slot. So you can play him anyway, and that'll help your defense too.
Yeah, you can move him
And
around.
not only that, Randy,
That's a
Jalen
fact,
Thompson can
Randy.
do the same thing.
Exactly.
Look at Downs. He already knows the whole playbook.
You got two safeties that can do the same thing. So you don't know what the hell they finna do in coverage or dropping back or rushing.
Boy, I can't wait.
No, you don't. He got fucking toys that he can fucking play with.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even realize that.
Well, what it needs to be said is with Downs playing a position, they're going to play Thompson over the top, and they're going to have the other safety we had last year. I can't think of his name, playing back there, and then you can use Downs to go wherever they need him to go. And so
he's going to be the dog in the field.
Talking about Malik Hooker.
Yeah, Malik Hooker.
Yeah.
You're right. He's better if he's an off safety than the way he's been playing the last 4 years with the guy we had right beside him. So I think our defensive backs are going to be better than we think a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to be great, but
The only problem, we need a frontline corner and a frontline edge rusher. I think we got good edge rushers, but they're not great. And I think the corners are the same.
I agree. I agree
No
with
worries.
you.
We'll get them in June. Go ahead, Lloyd.
Appreciate you being here, Todd French. He said, I watched some film on Downs. To me, he has a Troy Polamalu Ed Reed hybrid.
There you go.
I see the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All that's missing is the hair.
Dan in the house in the chat. Dan,
What up, Dan?
as
Dan, the
long as
man.
our defense can
Dan is in
become
the building.
average to match with our offense, we can become a dangerous team.
Yeah, we can.
Y'all can talk. Marcus, what you got to say? I'm finna go to the restroom.
No, like I was saying, man, like if we get Christian Parker to fix the secondary, I think we'll be right, man, because that's his specialty. He helped Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean become all pros.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's going to do with Caleb Downs and that kid from Arizona, I think it's going to be a really good fit for him. And I think, like I was saying, we just have to add another corner. I think the defensive line is set, but the corner, we're going to have to add another guy, I feel, because Rebel and Carson, they stay hurt.
True. I mean, then we got Rebel. I mean, Rebel was not that bad, man.
Yeah, but he was injured.
He was injured, and now that he can have a full good season, and now he has, CP. The kid played, man, really good in East Carolina. So
Yeah, we'll see what happened with it.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
You also have to look at Moore, the guy
Oh,
they drafted
yes,
from
I was gonna
Florida
say
in the
that
fourth
too, from
round.
Florida.
Right.
He's pretty
Yeah,
good too.
he's a ball hawk.
Yeah, he is.
We
I
gotta
think
give
we're gonna be set in the safeties
Yeah.
and corners. The
Yeah,
only one we got to worry about is maybe a linebacker or maybe another edge, something like that.
yeah. June 1st cuts, we can add a lot of players too.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like Marcus says, we're gonna have to hit a
June's the key.
linebacker. We just gotta let it play out. There's people in the chat, and I agree with them. You gotta let it play out and see what happens. Listen, last year we got all these new players, and we were excited about all of them, and look how that turned out. Whether it was Eberflus or not, we did get some players that we were all high on, Elam and Murray and all these guys, and look what they ended up being. You can't put it all on Eberflus. Murray was, come on, everybody's seen Murray play. Everybody can play, so you can't put it all on Eberflus, and I'm not sticking up for him at all. Believe me, I wanted him gone in week 8. But what I'm saying is, you're going to have to let these players just try to see if they can fit the system and play well. If not, we got to do like the Eagles do, like the Rams do, move on. We can't hang on to these players just because we fall in love with them. That's why I'm glad they moved on. You know what? As much as I love Dosa, he didn't fit. Goodbye, gone. Cut this one. Cut Diggs. Cut. If Ferguson's not doing his job by week 5, goodbye, gone. We can't get. That's the problem with the Cowboys. They get caught on these names and these players, and we keep them too long. We got to start cutting the fat right away. We already started, so I'm glad to cut it.
They remind me of the Knicks right now.
But
they remind me of the Knicks.
But wouldn't you guys? Question for the panel for Dallas fans here.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks, is that deal going to be sealed or what? Or they're waiting till June? Because
we don't know yet.
Anyway.
Yeah, but the problem, Jesse, if he gets cut, then there's going to be a bidding war, like I was telling Randy. Yeah. So if they're going to get rid of him and cut him and lose him for nothing, call him up and offer him something. Try to grab him and build the defense. We don't know what the defense is going to be. We don't know. Like I said, it depends on a lot of injured players that we have that we're hoping are going to be better. Like I mentioned, Ravel, Bland. Everybody says Bland is cooked. All right, maybe he is, and that's fine. That's fine if he's good. That's why I believe they didn't touch his contract. They didn't restructure it. You know what? We can get out of his contract next year and save $12, $13 million. They're wondering why we don't have all this money to use, and there's a reason for it. We're not touching a lot of contracts that we can cut players and it won't hurt us. And I'm okay with that because you know what? If they can't do the job, goodbye, gone. I don't care who it is.
Playing good to me.
I don't care what player it is. If you did, gotta go.
That's the same thing with my Giants. Right? The same thing my Giants did with Banks. Banks had a 5th-year option. They denied. They said, "Nah, we're not doing that." And Debo and this other guy are like, "This is it. If they don't produce right now, this is their year." Nubin. If they don't produce next year, they're gone. Colton Hood's the only one's going to stay in the back down there. Right now, it looks great. It's fine, but they got to prove themselves, and that's the thing.
Yeah, but you guys got Newsome too, right?
For my team right there.
Yeah, you got Newsome. Yeah, the Giants got Newsome. They got a good secondary.
But
Oscar,
we got a good secondary, but they have to prove themselves. That's what I'm saying. They have to prove themselves.
But you know what, Jesse? I believe that's every player. We hold on to the.
Yep.
What were you saying, Lloyd?
I said the only reason I put it on Eberflus because he was stubborn. He wasn't willing to change.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, but there were some players that were just. You see Murray out there. I don't.
Yeah,
we had some bad players on defense.
I don't think Fangio could have helped Murray.
Yeah, they were good elsewhere though. That's why you got to blame Eberflus.
You could have benched him. You don't keep putting it.
He was never that bad.
On the field. Like you had other people that you could have did. How you forget to play Logan Wilson?
Logan could have done better. How do we know? He forgot.
Yep.
Well, we never got a chance to see if Logan Wilson would have been better or not.
That was embarrassing right there.
I don't think none of them players fit his system though. I think Christian Parker got guys that can fit his system now.
That's exactly right. He went after players
he
that knows
refuses.
his system and that
Right.
don't have to learn a lot. They already know
Mm-hmm.
what they're doing.
Right.
So that's the
And,
thing that you have to look at.
and smart too, Randy.
Yes.
Christian
Yes.
Parker, he wanted smart players and
Right.
people who knew his scheme.
Yeah, to learn. Yep.
That's why he wasn't willing to get just any players. Yeah, we
Mhm.
wanted Devin Lloyd, and we
Yeah, the
wanted
name players.
everybody else. Yeah, we wanted all the top name players.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me the top name players on the Seattle Seahawks defense.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence is not a top name player
He was
because
a
he's
top
Leonard
name.
Williams.
Tell me, Leonard Williams is a defensive tackle. Okay, you put Quentin Williams with. Other than that, tell me the top players on Seattle's defense. Who are they? Who they ran the 3-4. Who are they?
Emanwari, and he was a rookie. Emanwari, and he was a rookie. The safety.
Witherspoon. Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
who are the Seattle Seahawks linebackers? Because guess what?
Oh,
DeMarcus
linebackers?
Lawrence- yeah, DeMarcus
talking
Lawrence
about linebackers,
played left linebacker. He moved to linebacker. Y'all do know that, right? In the 3-4, he was
And got a Super
labeled
Bowl.
as a outside linebacker, right? So who other than DeMarcus Lawrence, who were the other three linebackers?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Nobody special.
Yeah.
Other than other than Leonard Williams, who were they D tackles?
I don't know a lot about Seattle.
Yeah, that's
No.
Sudden pause.
Because
Nobody
they're
knows.
not star players. Do you know that those linebackers
They're
came
the
from
system
other
players.
teams
Just
and they didn't
players.
produce
But
like
it
Fit the
worked.
system, yeah.
Yep.
Just
But
like
it
New
worked.
England.
let's see.
They had Leonard Williams, and then they had that kid they drafted.
Leonard
Yes,
Williams is a D tackle.
But like
Right.
I said, look at New
I just-
England,
I just
0-3,
looked at
and they got
I
there.
got the linebackers
Right.
right here.
New
I
England.
got the linebackers right here. Ernest Jones was a linebacker. They got
From the
Uchida
rank.
Nwusu was a linebacker, and Drake Thomas and D-Law. Then were they four linebackers.
Their nose tackle is Reed.
That's why we could turn around in 1 year, man. It's
Reed,
not
Leonard Williams, and
Australians.
Byron Murphy were they D tackles.
we could turn it around 1 year. We could have a legit defense in 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I never put out there that this defense was. I that's what I feel. But don't tell me it's not possible that it can change when I've seen it change.
Yeah, because look at Seattle and the Patriots.
Well, that wasn't a 1 year thing.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Seattle's
but
only
you
three.
wasn't that.
Wait,
No, but the year
Wait a minute.
No.
Gotta say it.
It wasn't a 1 year thing, but these players came from other teams. That's what I'm saying.
right.
These players weren't just all of a sudden with Seattle Seahawks. They came from other teams, and they didn't do shit with the other teams.
Lego pieces.
Yeah, when did this defense
For Lego pieces. Slapped them together, worked. It fit.
Yeah, it still took a little time.
Yeah,
You
what was
can't expect
Seattle's
all 1 year.
ranking 2 years ago? Does anyone know?
They can look that
They
up.
went to the playoffs with Geno Smith, and he
I'm
lost.
saying, what was they ranking defensively?
2 years ago.
The Patriots too. What was their
Yeah.
ranking?
We can. Yeah, we'll see.
Somebody should look that up.
The Patriots were 4-13 year before last.
Right.
So they were
Yeah, they were
terrible.
probably that's when they got the high pick.
And the only person they really paid something to in the offseason was Milton Williams, defensive tackle from the Eagles.
Yeah.
Josh Jobe too.
Yeah, but he didn't get the money.
I'll
that
say
Milton
this
Williams
much. There are no
Number 18.
super teams anymore. You know how you used to have in the 90s, you had the super teams, San Francisco, Dallas, or, in the 80s, it was the Steelers, 49ers. So
Buffalo.
there are no super teams anymore. So from year to year, you're going to have changes in every team. So you don't keep the same teams year after year. So I don't want to hear that we can't turn it around in 1 year. That's not true. I mean, it
No.
can happen. I'm not saying it's going to, but If it happens, it happens. But
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah,
We could
anything's
get in the
possible.
playoffs, though. That's the key.
So Marcus,
I agree.
The thing is,
that's been the whole
and the
thing,
thing-
CZ.
We think it happen.
so Marcus, to answer your question,
And the thing is,
hold on, Jesse. Right after. To answer your question, they were 18th and 23. They were 15 and 24, and then 25 they were first.
There you go.
Go ahead, Jesse.
That's how much it changed. Thanks, Rob.
like I said, Seattle right now, yeah, they won the Super Bowl, but right now they lost key coaches and Kubiak is gone. You got
we ain't
players
worried
that are
about
gone.
them.
We're not worried about that.
Look, Jesse, we ain't worried about them this coming up season. We talking about the change that they made within a year. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about what they able to do this season.
And you know what's crazy? They're saying that we're gonna play them first week.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of the
We're
way.
playing them and the Rams.
We'll know for sure Thursday. We got the fourth hardest schedule. That's what I like about
The
this schedule.
schedule.
We got the fourth hardest.
We're gonna
schedule.
give them a Tati Quieto. That's what we're gonna give them.
I don't want to hear nothing dealing with our team beating playing these easy games and winning. We have the fourth hardest schedule. So when we make it to the playoffs, it can't be out beating under 500 teams. We have the fourth hardest schedule. But I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses for people outside of Cowboys fans, and I don't want to hear no excuses when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Period.
Fans, yeah.
Not just the fans, the team in general. Because you have step up. Now what's the time?
Shut up.
Now what's the
If
time?
you're not with it, then keep it moving, boo boo.
Yeah. Now what's the time? You got to step up and you got to play. You can't talk about this shit and not play.
Especially the quarterback.
Christian Paul, you have to be a difference maker. You got to get your defense together. Dak, you have to be a difference maker. Get your offense together, shot it. You cannot come with those same goddamn plays you came with last year and they think
Russ, yeah. Only needed 2
offense
yards.
is gonna be no, you got to change the shit up. And look, this is the first year I've ever said there are no excuses for the Dallas Cowboys. None. I talk about breaking TVs. This might be the fucking year.
Just make sure you tape that.
Save that receipt.
Please do. Say it just fell off the wall.
Y'all don't even know how crazy it get in my house when I'm watching my kids. Even before, when my kids were staying, all of them was here with me, and they moved back to Memphis, and my other son went to Kansas City. They never said anything to me when the Cowboys was playing. They knew not to say before this podcast even started. My kids, whoever was in my house, never said anything to me when the Cowboys was playing. My wife is the only one that had the fucking courage to sit with me during the Cowboys game. But
She'll beat your ass.
Anything to me.
Get the rolling pin.
She ain't gonna beat shit.
Especially if they're playing her team.
One time she said something to me when the Cowboys, I think Dak Prescott threw an interception in the game. She like, baby, I said, don't say shit to me. If you ain't gonna sit here and be quiet, just look, go on back to your business.
Wasn't we live and she was talking?
No, I ain't talking about that time. No.
Oh, okay.
I do not like to be bothered with the Cowboys playing, especially when they fucking losing. But I had to change this shit up doing the podcast and shit because I'm breaking down. I don't know if anybody ever watched my live streams when I was doing the Cowboys game, but I'm trying to break down everything as it goes, as I see it, and be a fan at the same time. And sometimes I was getting hysterical. I was getting fucking pissed off.
Out of character.
Yeah, I was going crazy when a big play came or when they missed a play and I was going crazy. And this was my first year doing it and trying to balance the two. But fuck that. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm doing live streams during the season as usual. Next Level Sports Lounge will be live streaming.
Uncle Charles house.
What up, Uncle Charles?
Uncle Charles, what's going on? Jorge, what's good? Coming Flick, what's going on, my guy? But it gets crazy.
Lounge in the house.
Season, man, in my house, man. It gets real crazy. I have a ritual. No, I ain't gonna say it's a ritual. It's not a ritual. Let me change this. It's not a ritual.
That was gonna say, God.
So I have a thing. I have
Like, damn.
Sunday morning.
That's a ritual.
Sunday morning, I get up at 9 o'clock every morning. Before I even started the podcast shit. 9 o'clock every morning. I drink my coffee. I call my mama, talk to my mama for about 45 minutes to an hour. All right. Once I get that out the way, finish talking to my mama, taking a shower. I got 2 specific songs, Cowboy songs, that I listen to every morning when I'm in the shower getting ready for the game. That's if they play at 12. If they play
I call cap.
If they play at 3, I got a lot of shit to do between that time. You call it cap.
Plays the good, the bad, and the ugly.
No. What I'm saying is, first thing you get up in the morning is the morning shit, then everything else.
All right.
We ain't talking about that. I ain't gonna say that.
Terrible.
Yeah, I fix my coffee. I talk to my mama. That's what I do every Sunday morning. If the Cowboys playing at 12, and I got 2 Cowboy songs that I play. I don't know if I can play it on here, so I'm not gonna play it on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I already know probably one of them.
That shit make me want to go out there and play on the field doing
that.
And before the Cowboys play, right when the songs go off and before the Cowboys play, that's why I listen to them. That's one of the reasons why I do the motivational speeches before we doing our live stream at the beginning, because I listen to it like I was in a fucking locker room and I wanted motivational speeches. I play that just like, and that's how I go. That's my routine every Sunday fucking morning.
Lord, is
12 or 3.
Is one of them We Ready?
No, what? About DMX?
No. It's a Cowboy song.
No, it's Tony Montano.
Yeah, I think it's. Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's not We Ready. I got this shit saved on the playlist, Cowboy playlist for every game. I send it. I
send it to us.
I got you. But that's how crazy get in my house, y'all. That's how crazy get in my house.
Fuck yeah.
I'll be back.
What up, Vinny?
What's happening, fellas?
What up, Vinny?
How are you?
I'm all right.
What you got to say, Vinny?
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
Everything.
Anything any good? Because I was by my kid's house.
Everything. What the Cowboys need to do?
Did you talk about Cowboys winning the Super Bowl? Did you say that?
Yeah, you said Montoya.
We waited for you to say that.
All right.
Yeah, it's We Them Boys. That's the one I was talking
Get
about.
on the damn train.
Yeah.
I'll get off the friggin' tracks because we're coming through. Woo-hoo. There we go. On that fucking train, baby. What's up? How you doing, Randy? You all right?
I'm doing pretty good, Vinny.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm in a good mood today.
Good. That's a good thing.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
I mean, I don't know what else you're talking about, but I'll sit back and listen to you guys. And I can chime in whenever.
Grab a smoke, grab a drink, and enjoy.
I got a drink. My coffee. Yeah.
Oh, it don't matter what you got. Just grab a drink, grab a smoke, and do what you want.
Oh.
For me, I grab some chew.
Hey, come and flick right. I do the same thing, come and flick. When the Cowboys finna play on Sunday, I try to avoid all the talking negative shit.
Yep. Straight so Stephen A. Yep.
I don't listen to none of this shit because it's gonna y'all. it's gonna piss me off. So I try to avoid it. I'm like you, I try to avoid all of it.
So what about this?
I might listen to
Lloyd?
it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not listening to none of that
What
bullshit.
about this? This is a tradition too that if I miss the game, I don't want to hear. I don't even want to turn on
Hell
YouTube at all.
Hell no.
I don't want. I just want to watch the
It'll be
game.
on my phone. My
Yeah.
phone will be off. Radio, TVs. If I have to work during a fucking game, I'm fucking pissed the whole day. I'm
Yeah.
fucking pissed the whole day. And for two, nobody better not call me or text me.
Yeah.
The Cowboys did this or y'all.
Well, you're saying when you're working, you want us to text you the score and tell us who's winning? Is that what you're I got you. No worries, Lloyd.
No.
Lloyd, put him in the green room.
Pissed off. Yeah. What?
I had my wife text me one time. I threw the phone. She tried to tell me, "Yo, you get you," and I just threw the phone because I already knew what she was talking about.
Hey, my wife did that before too. Text me shit. Don't text me.
Yeah, when I'm watching the Cowboys play, I'm literally sweating like I'm playing the fucking game. Excuse my French. You know what I mean? I get pissed off if Dak throws a shit pass, somebody fumbles, or why you keep leaving guys so wide open, and I'm sweating, literally yelling and cursing. My kids give me a hug.
Damn, can I get a hug too, Troy? Who's that, Troy or the other one?
No, it was the little guy.
The little one.
Yeah. But no, I mean, we get so pissed in here. We get mad. It's really, sometimes the dog runs away. Thank God he's deaf now. But when he used to hear, we used to yell and scream, and the dog used to run into the other room because he didn't like, I guess everybody getting angry and mad. So.
My dog did the same.
Yeah, same thing.
Hey, my wife had to end up. I had to get my own TV to where everybody's in their own room when I'm watching the Cowboys game.
Mm-hmm.
My wife would ask me the day before or 2 days before, what time the Cowboys playing? My kids would be like, on a Sunday morning, it's fucking 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. Dad, the Cowboys finna get ready to play? Yep, okay. We already know what we finna do. Like, the house gets to a certain spot to where they know when Lord is finna watch this Cowboy game, do not bother him. I'm not doing shit. I'm not cooking shit. I might not even go to the restroom until after the fucking Cowboy.
Bro, you know what I hate? My wife asks me to go shopping every fucking time.
No, it's
but
not.
Luckily, I got the game on my phone because I pay for the NFL Plus.
My wife, oh fuck that. My wife, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving the fucking house. I'm not leaving my fucking 75-inch screen TV to go shopping during the Cowboys game. Oh, that's the purpose of having that shit. I'm finna sit right there in front of it. Look, I'm telling you.
You do got a princess coming.
It gets crazy. She gonna be sitting right there, right here in my arms doing the podcast, doing the fucking game. That TV is right there. My podcast right here. Look, I'm telling y'all, it gets crazy. And the thing about doing podcasting now is that when you have people on the panel like we have here at Next Level Sports Lounge, they might get the shit before you do. Ooh, y'all just don't know how much that shit burns. That shit burns.
Stop.
You do that shit before I do, and then you holler it out. Oh my gosh, that shit burns. Oh my gosh. Please.
See, I'm different. When I'm home, I like to hear what happens before, so I can either get really pissed before it happened or real happy when it does happen. And that's
I can't do that.
I know a lot of people can't. I'd rather know that we screwed up and then watch it. So I don't know why. That's just me. But a lot
Vinny,
of
if somebody tells me the score that we lost, I don't even want to watch it no more.
Yeah, no.
You just fucking ruined the whole thing for me.
Yeah. Definitely if the game you lost. But as far as knowing what happens before the play, I don't mind hearing it, good or bad. But I know a lot of people don't like that. So
you tell me Jake Ferguson just fumbled the ball before I saw it. Oh, I'm pissed. He fumbled the ball because I didn't see it before you did. That's why he fucking fumbled the fucking ball.
Bullshit.
That's how
I'm with you, man. I mean, that's my good luck thing to watch it before, but it's not always good luck, unfortunately.
My wife said, My wife said he's insane when the game comes on. Laugh my ass off. It's actually boring. She says it's actually boring as fuck since he started streaming during the game. He used to yell and scream and kick shit over. Like I have to be more composed doing live streams. Before I started the podcast, she ain't lying, y'all.
Yeah.
I used to be yelling all types of shit.
And then we got Blue over here telling you the score and shit.
Oh shit. That's too bad you guys are too slow.
He's like, guys, you need your bunny ears. Get the bunny rabbit thing.
Hey, don't tell my secret. No.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. Being here in Texas, I found out that if you get the bunny rabbit ears, if you get the antenna, you see the shit way
before everybody else.
So I went and bought me.
I got rabbit ears right here in my room.
I went and bought a fucking antenna for that reason, and that's facts. I see shit when it comes only Cowboy games, not the other games. Only Cowboy games. I see.
He stays up with me. He stays up with me over there.
So yeah.
So go invest yourself in some rabbit ears if you guys can.
And if you're in Texas anyway.
If you're in
Rock. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, go get some.
Fuck the app. Because that motherfucker be skipping and all that shit. If you got an antenna, connect that shit to your TV.
That's the way to do
You'll
it.
see shit quicker than anybody else if you're in Texas anyway. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what exactly I do now. My wife said, "Our house is a what safer place when him on with him on his podcast." Tell y'all, I go crazy. Look, if I wasn't doing the podcast, y'all, I tell y'all it get crazy in this house. She ain't lying about me kicking shit over, yelling.
He be going like this, ripping the shirt, Hulk Hogan.
This shit get
well, hey, who's stopping you though? Hey, who's stopping you? Be yourself on live stream then.
Yeah, we don't break anything because it costs money when you break stuff.
Hey, but when I started doing the podcast and I was live streaming games, at first I was trying to be all subtle and shit like that. But that only lasted for so long.
Yeah.
And I was doing the live stream by myself doing the game, so yeah, they only lasted for so long.
Because I remember me, Rock, and a few other people. We did a couple, at the end, towards the end. Those are fun.
And then all of a sudden you see him go off screen. That's when he did his rant.
Yeah, that explains a lot now. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
The wife said literally baseball sliding across the tile floor, shaking my head. It get crazy over here. It get crazy over here. Hey,
yeah.
But that's the way it is. Lord Vaughn said, what Lord Vaughn? Lord Vaughn said, y'all seem confident this year about this defensive improvement. So no excuses for Dak, right? LOL.
Nope. No excuses.
Next year, we could both be talking about new QBs depending how this season goes.
But wouldn't you get a new QB in the draft next year anyways? It's going to be a good bunch of quarterbacks in there. Well, given it's supposed to be a bunch of new quarterbacks.
I'm not. We have to have a
Mama, relax.
We have to have a fucked up ass year for me to want to get a quarterback in. We use our first. We only got one first round draft pick. We have to have a fucked up ass year for me to want to get a quarterback.
First round, yeah. First round.
Mixed Matrix, welcome back to the channel.
What's up, Mix?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't want to use a first round draft pick on quarterback if I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Now,
about till
Manning's
40,
there. Would you grab
but definitely for until 35, 36. Talking about Todd Friend says Dak is only 32 years old. He can play at elite level until he's 40.
No.
I don't know about that. Maybe 35, 36, maybe.
Remember, Dak's been hurt a couple times, so he's already been in it.
I think this has to be.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you guys didn't want to hold on to players too long? Well, there it is.
No,
He's
you don't.
gone, Jesse. He's gone. 2-3 years. He's gone.
Jesse, he's already been long enough. Come on, Jesse.
You're not holding him to no 40 years. You know,
Mm-mm.
he's what, 31, 32 now? That means
32.
4 years.
Jesse,
Hold on to him. No, we're not.
Jesse, how many other quarterbacks have lasted that long? Tell me that. Besides Tom Brady.
Brady.
No, besides Tom Brady.
No, but you got Aaron Rodgers.
No, he
that was
trash.
Rodgers. Yeah.
He is.
Trash.
Pretty old.
But he made it.
Stafford, yeah.
Stafford, okay, thank you.
No, Stafford ain't that old. Stafford ain't that old now.
He's 36, going on 37.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Stafford is old.
More years.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey,
The guy that went to Minnesota.
Breeze.
We had Colts pick up Phil Rivers. He was 30 now.
Philip Rivers.
How old was Breeze, you guys?
Drew Brees. I mean, he was in the 30s, definitely like 34, maybe.
Who's this guy? Wait a minute. Who's this guy that played for Washington?
Aaron
Played
Rodgers.
for
Aaron Rodgers. Look, Matthew Stafford is 38. Aaron Rodgers is 42.
Woo! But I'm saying he's all right.
Compare those two. We can't compare those two.
No, he's not. He has not been good for a couple of years, Rod.
I said all right. I didn't say he was all,
From
you know.
last year at Green Bay till he went to
Okay,
the
but my
Jets,
answer was
he
okay. They're
was
answering my
cool.
question,
He ain't
though,
been
Lloyd.
shit.
Lloyd, they're answering my question, though. I said, how many quarterbacks have been out there with the 8?
Yeah,
I get it, but that's not answering the question because he's 32, and if you go back to what we're saying, the 36, and you would subtract it from
I don't want to keep that.
Aaron Rodgers. I'm just
Everybody's a
saying,
man.
6 years ago, if you look at Aaron Rodgers, then you could compare.
I'm with Oscar.
How old is Kirk Cousins?
I'm with Oscar. 32. He got 2 to 3 years. That's it. I don't.
But
even
that's what I said. The 35, the most.
I don't even want to give him that much.
How old is
That's
Kirk
3 years.
Cousins,
I believe if they don't make the playoffs, or if they make the playoffs and they don't get a deep run, he's gone after next year.
Yeah.
They can cut him $40 million. Take a walk. I don't care.
Johnny needs to get his own quarterback, you guys. Johnny needs to pick his own quarterback.
You know, I understand some people say, oh, sometimes you're better off holding off because there's nothing better out there. You got to stop thinking that way. You got to stop thinking that way.
That's your Achilles heel.
If he makes the playoffs and he doesn't make a deep run or doesn't make the playoffs at all, he got to go. Next year, you cut him, you take your $40 million cap hit, you split it over 2 years and move on. It's time. I don't care. You got to do it.
I'm with you.
You have to do it. It's time. Can't keep making it. No, I don't. 100% no. If he, no.
Yeah, I like that, CZ.
I'll come to your house myself, CZ, and choke you if he signs an extension.
Let's say this defense is a top.
Here we go.
Let's say this defense is a top 15 defense. Let's say this defense is top 15 defense. All right. And the Cowboys get bounced out first round. It's time to make changes. It's fucking time to make fucking. I don't care what nobody says. How they feel about that. It's time to make fucking changes.
If you get top 10 in the defense and you
15.
I said top 15.
Top 15
I'm like,
defense.
you got to clean house with the head coach too. On that.
Yeah, I was gonna say all the way from the top.
All of them can go. Everybody.
Jerry
Jones, Steven Jones.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not
Get
gonna
rid of
happen.
the fucking cheerleader suit. Everybody has
No, that's not happening.
Those are all dreams and hopes, guys. That's all I'm saying.
What you want to, Blue? Everybody got to fucking go.
Everybody got to go. Lloyd's TV got to go because it's gonna be broken. Everybody got to go.
Hey, CZ, man, you have the popcorn watching this.
Momo's gonna be in heaven.
Momo's gonna love it. Momo's gonna win all kinds of bets. No.
But I think the Cowboys gonna be different this year. I just think they're gonna be different.
Yeah.
I feel they're gonna be different this year.
No, me too. No,
Momo said Dak is the king. Whatever. You say Jay Daniels is the king.
We got both. Yeah. You guys leading this, right? Everyone sees it.
What's your prediction this year, Momo? Because you said your boys was gonna go 7-0.
10-0. 10-0. He said.
He said 7-0 starting off. He said they will start off 7-0. The Commanders 7-0.
And then he said, "Nah, I didn't say what year."
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't think the Giants. I'm gonna tell you. This is why I don't feel that the Giants is going to be first or second in the division because they didn't address their wide receiver position.
Is this guy an Eagle fan?
With Malik Neighbors being injured as much as he's been injured, they haven't addressed their wide receiver. They haven't.
And even worse is that defense.
We got Malachi Fields, buddy. He's good.
Wait a minute. What you say, Caesar?
Malachi Fields. He's another receiver. We just picked him up.
Their defensive tackle room is not too good. They're gonna be bad this year.
I forgot about that, and they got rid of this. Jesse thing is he didn't get sacks. You don't have a defensive tackle of that caliber for sacks. It's to stop the fucking run.
June, buddy. June.
Now that y'all don't have a defensive tackle, you say DJ Reader, he ain't been shit for years. He is not better.
Reader is a nose guard. Reader is the nose.
That's bad.
Nose tackle.
Bad news.
Don't worry. We're gonna stop that run. We're gonna stop that run. Don't worry.
Our run is that run after 250
That's
yards.
what Dexter Lawrence was. He was the nose tackle, Jesse.
Sure.
That's what it was.
It was.
Reader's gonna be as where he's supposed to be.
He was the nose tackle. That's what he was, Jesse. So y'all replace
DJ Reader's gonna be right in there, buddy.
He's your starter.
He's not an if, he's an is.
Yeah, but he was available.
We're gonna put him in there.
There's a reason why Detroit cut him.
He was a backup on Detroit.
Yeah,
he didn't play.
There's a reason why he's out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I believe you. Live your truth. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
No,
that is true.
No, Jesse. Now
your truth. Live your truth.
There's a rumble.
Let's talk football, Jesse.
Who's
You
your
ain't
other?
gonna sit here and tell me you
tackles,
believe
Jesse?
that DJ Reader was better than Dexter Lawrence, and he was a backup defensive tackle. So you mean to tell me that you feel that DJ Reader was better than Dexter Lawrence?
He's got to prove himself. We're a young team. I didn't say we're going to playoffs. I didn't say we're going to Super Bowl. I didn't say nothing. All I said is we're building, we're putting in and seeing what works. If it doesn't work, it gotta go.
You said you're gonna stop the run. Who you stopping the run with?
You just said he's an is.
Well,
he's a nobody.
He's an is. He's no. That's what you say. All right, that's what you say. You can have your opinion. I can have mine.
That's what you said. You just said that,
We
though.
should have just traded John Monty Smith for Dexter Lawrence. Then that's what we should have did.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Monty Smith for Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
If y'all could take DJ
thank
Reader,
you, please.
y'all most definitely would have took Monty Smith.
Yeah, you guys would have took him.
Well, let me ask you this:
Okay.
How are the Giants going to score points if Neighbors ain't on the field at the first couple of games? I don't think he's going to be on the
We got
field
Malachi
right away.
Fields that we drafted. He can be at least good. Yeah, he can. Why not?
Good.
You got to try. We got to attack.
Okay, who's your other receiver?
And then we got a good offensive lineman to give our quarterback a chance.
Well, nobody
That ain't what I asked you.
Fields, though. Okay, really? He wasn't even in the first. He wasn't listed in the first round. That's who you want to go with.
Okay, there's other receivers like what guy you got. We wasn't in the first round, but you picked them up, right?
Who?
Okay.
We got two receivers. Well, we got 2-star receivers. Don't compare your receiving core to ours. You couldn't possibly do that ever. We got those picks that CeeDee Lamb.
Other than Fields, who else do you have as wide receiver?
Yeah, Slayton, and we got what's his face? And Neighbors.
Yeah, but what Neighbors? What do you mean Neighbors? Neighbors is scared of downs. Neighbors is scared of downs.
Yeah, he's
He's got to get on the field.
Don't say buddy. That's your own man's word. Out of his own mouth, he said that.
Okay, you keep
saying that. He's a thing.
Okay,
he called him a thing.
I'm not saying.
That's what he's saying.
I am not going to say anything until the season starts. Why would I say this now? For what?
See,
it's not over yet.
See, Troy, this is what I'm trying to say. So Troy said, here are the potential 2027 QB free agents.
I replace him with Jesse.
There you go.
He said, I'll say you replace him with Jesse.
Thank you.
You said the free agents: Stafford, Baker, Deshaun Watson, who are we replacing Dak with next year if he goes? Fucking what? You have to be willing to get rid of him eventually. You're going to go through that ugly stage, Troy, regardless. You're going to have to go through the ugly stage. If Dak decides to retire right now, you're going to have to go through the ugly stage. So if let's say the Cowboys get bounced or does not make the playoffs next year, so what you do is you go talk to a team. All they need is a quarterback, and you want that. Look, this is what you can do with this team. All they need, they are a quarterback the fuck away. We'll trade you to this team. You need to get what you can for him at this particular time, because you're not looking for old ass quarterbacks. If you're getting rid of Dak Prescott, you're not replacing him with quarterbacks who's his same age or older. You need to get younger. You need to get the commodity that you can get for him now, instead of trying to hold on. That's the Cowboys' problem.
We can't trade Dak though.
The players too fucking long. If look, we Dak is 32 years old. We drafted Dak Prescott. He's 32 fucking years old. It doesn't make sense to continue holding on to him, and he hasn't made it past the first round. Why would you continue? And he's 33, and you want to continue to hold on to this 33-year-old quarterback who has not made it past the first round, maybe the second round. But he hasn't gotten you an NFC championship. He hasn't gotten you a Super Bowl. Why not try to get what you can for him? That's the whole thing. You're not trying to get old quarterbacks to replace him. It's all about trying to get everything possible that you can get for him now before he's too old to where you can't replace him and he just go ahead and retire. And now you're left with nothing. You're going to have to go through the ugly stage regardless to if we have Dak, even if we win the Super Bowl this year, all right? Let's say this upcoming season we win the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott. Okay, he's still on the fucking team. All right? But he's not going to continue winning. He ain't going to win 5 more Super Bowls. So when he goes, you're going to have to be able to go through that ugly stage in order to replace him.
So let's say hypothetically we do all right, and we do draft we're gonna have to draft a quarterback regardless, because same thing with Troy saying here, letting that go is irresponsible if you don't have a young quarterback sitting in the back developing. It's true. We're gonna have to get a quarterback and then mold them a little bit, because just letting them go. I mean, if I get a trade and maybe it's worth it, then I'll think about it. But letting them go, no, I don't know about all that. At least
comes back to what I said. That's what comes back to what I said. 2027.
No trade clause. Yes, he has a no trade clause. But if things ain't working here in Dallas, like I said, you try to get him to a team that's a quarterback away to where he can make a difference with that team. He'll lift their no trade clause. That won't be an issue. Yeah, he does have a no trade clause, but that no trade clause can be lifted, and he can be traded to a team according to whoever he wants to be traded to. He has all the leverage in it.
Hold on, Lord. Blue, put up this one. Cool. I don't know if he's new. What's up, cool, if you're new? But put up that one and read that one, Lord.
Other teams seem to find a QB, trade, draft, etc. Cowboys only team that says who can we get. Other teams just go and try and replace QBs if they aren't getting jobs. You're right. That's what I'm saying. We can't be afraid to get rid of a player. We just got rid of Michael Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
We got rid of Michael Parsons.
I asked you a while ago about 2027. You're gonna pick up a quarterback, and you said no. I'm like,
it depends on the year. What happens?
We never said that.
Yeah, it depends what happens.
I said depending on how this season goes.
Oh, okay. Okay, you clarified. My bad.
First round draft pick for another quarterback. Just depend on how this season goes. If the Cowboys, let's say the Cowboys make it to the NFC Championship, I'm not willing to give up a first round draft pick for a quarterback.
Oh, that's different. I'm not. That's totally different. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying. That's what you're not listening to. That's what I said when you asked that question the first time. It just depends on how this season goes. If the Cowboys have a top 15, even a top 20 defense, and we get bounced out first round, it's no need, no sense of trying to hold on to Dak Prescott when he'll be 33 this year. There's no need for it. Why? And you can get more for him now. Why would we try to hold on to him? Why not try to trade him? Get him to a team to where if he feel he can win a Super Bowl, he can go win a Super Bowl. But he'll be turning 33. And the time that we drafted him and the time that he's been here, we've only made it past the first round twice.
Twice, yeah.
Twice. So why would you continue to try to hold on to him and he's getting older and not younger? Why would you be trying to keep holding on to him? You have to be willing to move on from players in order for you to get better.
And
because
also remember, guys,
if we continue to hold on to him, then we ain't got nothing that we can even show for it. If we can trade Dak after this year, let's say we don't make the playoffs, and we can trade Dak this following year and get a first round draft pick. Why not do it?
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 first round draft pick, or first or second, however way. The person continue to hold on to him and he getting older, and you don't get nothing.
You get like a third, fourth.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. As sad as I don't like the fucking Eagles, y'all. But they was willing to get rid of a first round draft pick who they invested in order for their team to get better. They was willing
and won a Super Bowl.
Several teams did it, Lloyd. Before Detroit went to the
what up, B-Dog?
went to the Super Bowl with Goff and got rid of him. San Francisco went to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo, got rid of him because you got to keep moving. You got to keep it moving.
You got to be willing to make those type of changes and sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep Dak gonna get it eventually. Dak gonna get it eventually, and he don't get it. Then, as a fan base, you already fucked up because you ain't got a Super Bowl in 30 years, and that's the fact that we have to be willing to move on in order to get better. We have to be willing to.
B-Dunk, I send you the link.
We have to be willing to. You're right, Cumming.
And not to say nothing.
Jerry Jones don't do it. They hold on to players. They hold on to these players. And that's the problem.
And one thing,
we held on to Tyron Smith so he couldn't be held on anymore.
To the dust came off.
Even Martin. Zach Martin, we had 2 years too late. Or 1 year.
Held on to him to what Jason fucking Witten. We held on to him till they couldn't be held on anymore.
The only reason why we found Dak, it was by accident.
What did Zeke do when he left here? We ran him into the fucking dirt.
Yep, one of the Patriots, done.
Nothing. And then Mike McCarthy tried to bring him back. He was down. You could tell the last year with Zeke when he was here that he was fucked up because every time he ran the ball, he was always trying to run out of bounds.
Yeah.
Was I the only one that was saying this shit?
No, I said the same thing.
What's the backup? Every time
meanwhile,
trying to run out of bounds.
Meanwhile, you have the second best running back running around there, waiting for the kid to come to you guys, Henry. But Jerry didn't listen.
Well, what are you talking about Henry?
Could have had Henry.
Yeah, we could have had Henry at 2 though. But yeah, you're right. But we weren't thinking about it. We wanted Zeke Elliott instead. He's a better process.
So that goes back to what I'm saying. When we say that this team is moving different, this team is fucking moving different. Because you ain't finna tell me in the past, I don't give a fuck if Michael Parsons laid on the fucking bench, laid at Jerry's fucking doorstep or whatever, he would have been signed. In the past, he would have been fucking signed regardless. They didn't sign him because he wasn't a fucking leader. Not only was he not a fucking leader, yeah, he probably was our best pass rusher, but he couldn't stop the run for shit in the fucking world. So you was gonna have to add more pieces to this defense, and you weren't gonna be able to do that, giving him the type of money that he was asking for. We'll look at him. Mulugeta knew that. And Michael Parsons knew that too. That's why he said, now, we've already talked about this. Now you go, Mulugeta said, don't, why the fuck you talking to Jerry Jones? That's when all that fucking shit changed. That y'all don't realize that the truth on that situation is really gonna come out. Jerry Jones and Michael Parsons had an agreement. They had an agreement. They sat together. They had
35 million.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and what y'all don't even realize, what certain people don't even realize. Michael Parsons planned on retiring after his contract is over.
Exactly. I think that's why Jerry Jones wanted to trade him.
Michael Parsons planned on retiring after his contract is over with because he wanted to go into that's why he got his podcast shit going, because that's what he want to get into. Michael Parsons only had planned on signing one fucking contract. One big ass fucking contract. People don't even know that. I said this. Well, I ain't said it on the podcast because I didn't have a podcast at that particular time. But I said this to my brothers 2.5 years ago. I said this. I heard him say this in an interview. And that's why I said this. I've heard Michael Parsons speak about this 2.5 years ago. He planned on retiring at the age of 30. He's not trying to play football past the age of 30. He said that. That came out of his fucking mouth.
And to piggyback on that, Lloyd, on another podcaster, his brother was on, and he said it. Yo, he's going to retire at 30. He piggybacked it and confirmed it.
I heard Michael Parsons say that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy work. But
I was on there listening to. I listened to him. I talked to him too, Michael Parsons' brother, on that specific channel.
Michael Parsons won the big ass contract that was going to set him for life. And he's going to get. That's why he had his own podcast with Bleacher Report. Not only did he have his own podcast, he signed it with Bleacher Report. His podcast is under Bleacher Report. Michael Parsons don't plan on playing past the age of 30. Period. He said this out of his own mouth. And I heard him say that when he was with the Cowboys. If people don't realize, he did so many interviews when he was with the Cowboys with Stephen A. and Skip. He talked bad about Skip Bayless and all that. Stephen A. He did so many interviews with those folks. He did so many interviews with their folks. I ain't gonna say I covered, but I watched Michael Parsons from the time he was at Penn State, and each year he was with Dallas. Every fucking step that he made, I watched it. So when I was subscribed to it. Whenever he went live on Bleacher Report, I was watching. Whatever interview he did with the Cowboys, I was watching. If you go back to DallasCowboys.com and watch his old interviews, you will hear him tell you out of his own mouth that he don't plan on playing past 30 years old.
Wow.
And that's something I'm willing to bet money on because I heard it come out his mouth myself. I had to rewind it. I played it for my brothers and they're Eagles fans. And that's why they was hoping that the Cowboys had traded him to the Eagles. Because this was their window. They wanted Michael Parsons. This was their window. Harry Roseman knew that shit. He wanted Michael Parsons. They tried to get Michael Parsons. Jerry Jones said nope. Jerry Jones put a fucking clause in trading him to Green Bay. if y'all trade him to Philadelphia, we get another first round draft pick. Why would you put that in something that you traded to another team already? It's reasons behind everything that they did. Because they knew. Green Bay knew what the fuck they was doing. They knew that Michael Parsons hadn't planned on playing past 30 years old.
No, they don't. That's
Michael
just
Parsons, Michael Parsons said that he don't want to be hell-bent injured when he retired. He said he want to leave this game on his own regardless. Period. He said he planned on retiring at the age of 30. He don't plan on playing no more football past the age of 30.
No more football.
And every team in the league knew that, especially the Eagles. The Eagles was going to give him a boatload. The Eagles, y'all talking about Green Bay, the Eagles was willing to give him a boatload. Jerry Jones just said, nope, not in our division. I'm not trading him to y'all. You got your everlasting mind. But those are the things you got to be conscious of when it comes to that type of stuff. The Cowboys wouldn't give him $40 million. Green Bay said, we'll give you 47. Fuck. $47.
Got him.
And Mulligata didn't even, and then you speak about the taxes in Green Bay. Michael Parsons didn't know that shit until he got there. He realized ain't shit to do in Green Bay. And that's why if you watch him on Bleacher Report to this day, I don't know if anybody watches him. I still watch him on Bleacher Report. He still talk like he a fucking cowboy. He's not. He still talk like he's a cowboy.
He misses to being a cowboy. He definitely misses it. You could tell on Bleacher Report when he was with Neighbors and those guys on the Bleacher Report. He was just like, "Oh, I'm glad I'm not in that division." Why would you say that? That means you're telling us you missed that division. You're recapping what you didn't have. It's like that ex-girlfriend. That you talk about all the time.
You saw him at the Pro Bowl chasing him in a wheelchair, chasing the
exactly. Yeah. What's that telling you?
He still has a house in Dallas. He still
has a house in Dallas. Good point.
That's ballsy. Yeah. That is ballsy.
No, he knows that there's no taxes in there. He's smart. He should have, and he even said that when Downs got drafted. He brought up the no taxes. He said something about that.
Momo, you're right. He still might play past 30. But if you go back to his interviews, he said he didn't want to play past 30.
We're just gonna have to wait to see. This is what waiting game now. And you heard it here first on the Next Level Sports Styles did, if that's the case.
Is if you can get a Quentin Williams, a Kenny Clark, and draft picks, I'll take it any day over one player.
Yeah, I would too.
And Quentin Williams, it's the number one defensive tackle. Yeah, I'll take it any day.
In the chat, what do you guys think in the chat about this? What do you guys think? Out of 1 out of 10, what do you guys think?
You fleeced them. That's what you did. You fleeced the cheese.
You think we fleeced them? Yeah, I think we fleeced them. I think we stole them.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's I was like, oh my god.
Hey, you want to know what's crazy, Jesse? When did Michael Parsons get hurt?
Like 2 games after, or 2 games, or three,
No,
three
no,
games
no. It was
after?
about 6, 7. No, he was in the middle of the season. It wasn't right away.
Middle of
No.
the
Yeah, it
season?
was in the
Okay,
middle.
okay,
Yeah, it
okay.
was in the middle of the
Wasn't
season.
it
Yeah.
close? Wasn't it November? Wasn't it in November?
I
Yeah.
think it.
When
Yeah,
we
you're
said,
right.
yeah, I
It was
think when we
Michael
said it was
Parsons
going to.
don't do shit in November.
Mm-hmm.
Period. From
He greased
November
his
to
ass off in
January,
November.
he don't do shit because his body be
Yeah.
worn the fuck down. His body be worn down because he ain't no fucking edge rusher. His body ain't built to be an edge rusher. He's a linebacker. He should have been.
What did he say at one time? He wanted to tackle the. All
So
he
in
wanted to do is
theory,
tackle
we
the
won the
quarterback.
trade. Then in theory, we won the trade.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I'm agreeing with you. He even admitted he wanted to tackle the quarterback. He didn't want to play defense. He let guys go right by him.
But he couldn't stop the run. See, that's the only not if he can never compare himself to Myles Garrett. If you watch him on Bleacher Report, on his podcast on Bleacher Report with Myles Garrett on there, Myles Garrett was like, he told him. Michael Parsons tried to ask him, what makes you better than me? Myles Garrett like, you can't. I can stop the run, and you can't. All Michael Parsons could do is laugh. If you go watch the interview with Myles Garrett on Bleacher Report with Michael Parsons, they was talking about this. Michael Parsons like, what makes you better than me? He's like, first of all, I set the record. Second of all, I can play the run. You can't.
You can't. Yep.
Michael Parsons, his only response was start laughing. And he was
Only
speaking
you could do.
facts.
Only you
He
could
was
do.
speaking facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Parsons kept trying to rebuttal him, and he couldn't. He said, "I got a sack from every position: left tackle, left side, right side, nose tackle."
Oscar, you watch that shit. That's exactly what Myles Garrett said. Every position on that defensive line.
That was the Bleacher Report in San Francisco when he did that at Super Bowl. That was when he did that interview.
Oscar watched this shit because that's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. I've gotten a sack from every position on the line. You have it, brother.
But what he do? His major embarrassment was when he played in front of Lawrence Taylor, saying he's gonna break the records and all this shit. And then when he didn't do it, embarrassed himself. And he said, and when Lawrence Taylor walked out, said, "My records are secure." It's like, damn. It's like, damn.
If Michael Parsons had the right coach, he would have never been a defensive. He would have never been moved to defensive end. How Frank Warner is with the 49ers is how Michael Parsons was supposed to be with the Cowboys. He was drafted to be a linebacker. He was supposed to be our Frank Warner. Fred Warner, I'm sorry. He was supposed to be our Fred Warner. Dan Quinn made it easy for him. That's why J-Ron Curse had the green dot. I keep saying this. J-Ron Curse had the green dot because Michael Parsons didn't want the green dot.
Ooh, Lee just hit it right on the dot there.
Our safety was given the green dot because Michael Parsons did not want the fucking green dot. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Yeah, he couldn't handle it or something. I don't know what's going on. He was
Lee made a good point, guys.
What? What do you say?
See, guys, like like Jesse Holly said, a couple years ago called Micah lazy, didn't know the playbook, and couldn't stop the run. Now he doesn't believe Dallas won the trade because Micah hasn't been replaced.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a fan of Jesse Holly. I watch him, but he's so wrong. Everybody looking at if Michael Parsons was here, we would have had a pass rush. Well, we wouldn't have been able to stop the fucking run. He was here how many years and we weren't able to stop the fucking run? Our Achilles heel is that we wasn't able to stop the fucking run. Yeah, he can rush the passer all day. But if the passer ain't dropping back to throw the fucking ball and he handing the ball off, Josh, I keep going back to this fucking specific game. Josh Allen only threw the ball. He only had 14 dropbacks. 14. When have you ever known Josh Allen to drop back 14 times to throw the ball? They didn't have to. Because that little ass running back they got, James Cook, was running all over us. Because we couldn't stop the run. And guess what they was running to? Guess what side they was fucking running to?
Right down Micah.
That is correct. Right down Micah's throat.
So why
And
would
we're
you
laughing about
that
it.
type of money into a player when his weakness shows? His fucking weakness shows.
Yeah, I could tell playoffs, everything. He starts shutting down. Like you said, November and all that time when it matters, that's when he shuts down.
Teams ran
if he's
Michael Park.
And if he was supposed to be an elite player like he was supposed to be, he should have never got ran on. He should have never been able to do that. So that's what's embarrassing.
To go with what you're saying, Blue, when it comes to playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to playoffs,
playoffs?
Your quarterback has to make a difference, and your star defensive player has to make a difference.
Yep.
How many times have we seen J.J. Watt make a difference?
Multiple times.
How many times have we seen Bosa make a difference?
Bosa, multiple times.
How many times have we seen Myles Garrett make a difference? Oh, fuck Myles Garrett. Let's go to Max Crosby.
Max Crosby, he hasn't had many chances in the playoffs either, but yeah, he's been multiple. He's done
We
multiple
only
times.
know
In November, yeah.
Can't nobody tell me about a time in making a difference when it came to Michael Parsons was he stopped this running back in the backfield. It's always about tackling the quarterback, right? The fuck? He should have been a linebacker. I can't say that. I just can't say that enough. He should have been a fucking linebacker.
Yeah, he should have stayed a linebacker instead of a defensive end. Yeah, you're right. Dan Quinn fucked us over on that one. He got too purdy, tried to be okay. Let's try to be a nice guy. I know. Yeah.
DeMarcus Ware tried to go to him and try
say
to
not
help
to do
him
it
and teach him.
Mm-hmm.
But he still didn't want to do it. Like, I remember the first game that Michael Parsons played. And we played Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
First game of his season. When you saw him cover Leonard Fournette at the backfield in the end zone. That's it. He gonna be the Fred. That's that Fred Warner type. I'm not saying Fred Warner because Fred Warner wasn't even. I think he came in after Michael Parsons, but I was looking at Michael Parsons as being our Patrick Willis. That's how I looked at Michael Parsons. I don't know if y'all remember Patrick Willis, but he was one of the best middle linebackers in the league, and he retired at what? He retired when he turned 30. Listen to me, y'all.
He retired at 30. Okay. Wow.
Patrick Willis was one of the best middle linebackers in the league, and he retired when he was 30.
He was a good linebacker, man.
Fast. Just
kind of
like
reminds me of a Ray Lewis in a way. But I mean, didn't hit like him.
But he was faster than Ray Lewis.
He was their green dot on their team. He was their leader. He was a tackling machine.
Yep. And that's how I looked at Michael Parsons as being our Patrick fucking Willis. That's how I looked at him when we drafted him. We got our Patrick Willis. That's what it was. Just Fred Warner came along and he was their Patrick Willis for the 49ers.
Yeah, the guy
You
that we
look
got,
at
yeah.
right now. You look at Fred Warner as being the top middle linebacker in the league without injuries. Right or wrong?
Wrong. Right.
Why? Because he can tackle and he can cover. You don't find that many fucking linebackers in the middle linebackers in the league. Well, Michael
No,
Parker was supposed to be that
he was
player.
supposed to be that special player for us, but instead everything got swapped around because he wanted to be greedy and get more money. Because defenses make more money, right? Defensive ends make more money than the linebackers.
Yep.
No, see, there you go. So that kind of proves your point. If you wanted to retire at 30, you got to make more money in the NFL, right? So
I wanna pull this up before we
go right
end.
ahead.
Before we end the live show, I want to pull this up, and I'm gonna send it to you because I want you to play it.
So we gotta. Where's my wrench?
What you got? What you got for us, Austin?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Guys, how many days in counting?
How come I can't use my wrench, Blue?
What are you talking about? You should be able to. You just call me.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
It should be able to.
Yeah.
Well, I just sent you.
Got you.
One of my first live streams. I want you to put it up, and I want you to play it. Because I want people to know that I'm not making this up. 8 months ago.
And that's all. That's pretty much when we started, or you started this, channel.
Yeah, this is when I was by myself. This is 8 months ago. 8 months ago is what? It's May.
July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Don't laugh at me, y'all, but this was during my nervous days when I first started this podcast shit. But go ahead, Blue.
Don't laugh at the haircut either.
I had a hat on, Oscar.
So what do you want? It's 30 minutes.
Just play it.
Oh.
I'll tell you what's up. And pop in. Check this out. We didn't have a lot going on this week with the Cowboys. Within the last couple of weeks with the Cowboys. And we played the Eagles Thursday. And the fan base they've been erratic about this Michael Parsons trade, and they know how to get my volume up at this particular time because of it. Most people feel that Jerry has messed up with this Michael Parsons trade, but I feel the only thing about this trade that I feel we could have gotten more compensation for him. But at the same time, other than that, I have no problem with it. Michael Parsons is a great pass rusher. But we made it easy for Michael Parsons. We, as Cowboy fans, as Cowboys coaches, we made it easy for Michael Parsons. We drafted Michael Parsons from Penn State to be a linebacker. All right? D-Law got hurt. Dan Quinn made him a pass rusher. No problem. But it made it easy for him. It made it easy for him because you don't have to go and study film like that, like you would have to as a linebacker, because all you're doing is rushing the pass rush. All you're doing is rushing the quarterback. You the pass rush, rushing the quarterback. And to me, it made life easier for Michael Parsons. It made it easier for Michael Parsons. He got comfortable with it. And I'm not knocking it. Like I said, he's a great pass rusher. But he got comfortable with it. I was looking at Michael Parsons as coming in as being like our Luke Kuechly, or our Ray Lewis, or our Fred Warner. To be honest with you, you know how I look. I looked at Michael Parsons, and when we drafted Michael Parsons, and I was watching him when he was at Penn State, and I was looking at him as being like our Patrick Willis. If y'all remember Patrick Willis for the 49ers, I was looking at him as being like our Patrick Willis. That don't mean you can't rush the quarterback, but you're a linebacker. You're a linebacker. And you playing edge, rushing, undersized. You can cut it, Blue. But like I said, he's a great. Because it's pissing me off because I can't hear like I want to. But I just want everybody to know that what I'm saying now, I've been saying. That's crazy. I've been saying this. And that's why he was brought in. That's exactly why he was brought in. But I mean,
you're free.
Everybody has
to the choir, everybody.
When it comes to whatever his journey, took him as now he's looked at as one of the top passers in the league, but he can't stop the fucking runs. He'd have been great as a pass rusher for our team. He was great as a pass rusher when he was here. But what's the Greek god? Achilles.
Achilles heel.
Yeah, his Achilles heel was his weakness. Michael Parsons' weakness is stopping the fucking run. And I say all that to say, if Christian Parker ain't built shit else, won't nobody be able to run on the Cowboys. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If he ain't built nothing else with his team, won't nobody be able to run. That's the wall that he's built. And there's no way possible that you would have been able to build that with paying Michael Parsons the money that he was looking for and able to bring in other players. Just wouldn't have been able to. There's no way possible that you would have been able to do that and even give George Pickens $27.3 million on a franchise tag. I don't know how anybody's expecting for all that to happen. You want to know the two highest paid players on the team right now? Who are the two highest paid players on the team right now?
Here
Dak and CD.
Say it again.
Dak and CD is what Rock said.
Dak and CD.
Mm-hmm.
Them two highest paid players. And you pay CD what you pay him because you feel that he is a top 5 receiver in this league. You didn't want to pay George Pickens that because you don't feel that. Yeah, he had a good year, but you
still gotta
don't.
prove
Show
it.
me again.
Who on this panel feel that George Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb? If you
I
had
think
to
they're both
choose
equal.
two receivers,
Jesse.
Hold
if
on.
you had to choose
I like both of them. I've always liked Pickens, so I've
Yeah,
always
he
liked
did,
Pickens.
but no, he's not better.
So, I think they're both great. I think they're both great in different ways, and I like we have both of them. No, that's my opinion. That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
care about your opinion.
I don't give a fuck what you're saying. But no,
No,
I
Blue
like.
always praised them since forever. So me and him been talking.
Mm-hmm.
Man, CeeDee Lamb first year 935 receiving yards. In the next year, 1,100 yards. The next year, 1,300 yards. The next year, 1,700 yards. Year he was injured. 2 years he was injured. 1,100 yards and 1,000 yards.
But Dak, he's had one quarterback though. I know he's had backup quarterbacks, but he's had.
It really don't even make a difference. It really don't even make a difference.
I mean,
But even with the quarterback situation, So
I'll give you wrong. I'm not that big of But go ahead.
and don't get me wrong. Like, it's not that we're saying he's not that good. No, he is good. But I got to see a little more for
No,
me
I'm with
to
you guys. I'm
agree
with both of you
to
guys.
pay
I'm with
you.
there. I'm
But
with
like
you
I
with
always
both
said,
points.
I think it should be 33.5, 500,000 less than CD.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What I'm saying, look, everybody talk about the Cowboys, but the Cowboys pay players. That's one thing that Jerry Jones.
No. We overpay players.
Yeah, we like
So
our
what I'm
players.
saying
We
is
keep them.
they pay these players. They do. So for anybody who say that the Cowboys does not pay their players, they do. They always pay players.
Mm-hmm.
And DeMarcus Lawrence bet on himself, got paid. Dak Prescott bet on himself, got paid.
Twice, yeah.
Fucking Zeke set the market, got paid.
Yeah.
Like we
I think Diggs
probably
or no Diggs.
No, Lawrence did too. You got to think about Lawrence.
I said
he got paid. Okay. My bad.
He
My bad.
bet on himself.
No, because
and got paid.
I didn't hear it.
He was on
Because
franchise
somebody was
tag
talking
and bet
that
on
he's
himself,
doing
got paid. We brought in fucking Don Tyreek Pope. Get the fuck out of
Yeah. I remember that shit.
here. Get the fuck out of here.
That bullshit.
Bullshit. We brought in Pac-Man, Adam Jones. I don't know if y'all remember Pac-Man, but we brought him in.
Yeah, the one that got locked up a couple times.
We paid Brandon Carr.
Remember Brandon Carr? Oh my god.
From the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding.
They pay players. I don't care what nobody says. They do.
He was not even that great of a corner.
Warren said, let's see what Warren said.
Good question.
What players you need to see step up on the Cowboys? For the Eagles, he said for the Eagles, he said he needs to see Nolan Smith step up.
Okay.
I said that earlier.
I already know what Blue's gonna say.
I got two players that they need to step up.
I got you. Go first.
Well, I need to see Demarion Overshawn step up. I need him to play a full season.
Okay.
I really do. And him and Siobhan Rebel. Them
Yeah,
are the two that I need to see.
I got one. So it's Siobhan Rebel. Blue.
Yeah. Mine's gonna be Jaden Blue and Rebels.
Yep. And then for Oscar.
Well, I said them earlier, all three, Bland, Ravel, and Overshown. I said it earlier, so I'm glad Warren asked that question.
Vinny?
Yeah, I agree. Those guys are good. Short and sweet.
So this is me. I have a 2.5. So I do agree with Overshown. But then you know what? I'll say 3.5. Zaraku's a great player. He's the half, but I want to see more. And then the other one, just because we brought him back, I wanted him to show me like it was a mistake. You let me go. Now I'm with this coach. I'm going to prove you wrong. And that's Sam Williams.
I don't think Sam Williams is going to do
I don't care. That's my opinion. I'm just saying, show me.
It's your opinion. I ain't not your opinion. I don't have no faith in fucking Sam Williams and doing shit.
Well, that's why I said it. To make it seem that it was a mistake we let him go. That's what I'm saying. To prove it to himself. Prove it to that he belongs to be here.
What prove it to himself he should have did this past season because it's contract season.
The only problem was who do we have as a coach? Exactly.
Well, he could have done something on his own. God damn it! Touch the quarterback. Touch somebody. He didn't do shit.
So let me ask you a question. Let's say if you had a boss that owned that chicken spot and treated everyone like shit, and then he lacks and he sits down in the office, doesn't give a shit about
I'm
anything.
the wrong person to ask that question because I'll fuck the boss. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, let's say Blue. And you know what? I'll say Vinny. Vinny, if you had a boss that didn't give a shit about anything, let you do whatever you want. You know what? Whatever. You know what? Just I know you need to clean that up or whatever. Just leave it the way it is. Fuck it. How are you gonna feel? Positive or negative?
Negative.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You want somebody to be on your ass because they care. You know,
There's a
they care
reason
about
why.
the place, so you care about the team.
There's a reason why CP brought him back. There has to be a reason. He saw something.
Rock. You also think about James Houston came in from Detroit and had a better fucking season than Sam Williams, and Sam Williams was starting and James Houston wouldn't. So, like, that's why I said to me, that shit is missed with me because he was a starter. He was a fucking starter. And James Houston was coming off the bench and had a better season than he did.
So if he does better, would it shock you?
I don't want that motherfucker on the team. I don't give a fuck about it if he does better. I would rather have Donovan as a Walker because he can do both. You said that you need to see more from Donovan as a Walker, but Donovan as a Walker was a rookie. Sam Williams was not a fucking rookie. He was not a rookie. So what I'm Donovan as a Raku, yeah, he got leeway in this situation, and he was better in a run than what people expected. He's one of our best run stoppers.
Yeah, he is
on the edge. He was one of our best run, and he's working with BT Jordan. Not saying that Sam Williams can't get better with BT Jordan, because he possibly can, but I've seen enough from this motherfucker. I've seen enough from Marquise Bell. I don't even know why we holding on to him.
Nah, I don't care about him. It's just Sam Williams. I saw a couple things that I was like, okay, he could probably be somebody, and then there was someone was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Where you see that? Send me.
There was two plays. There was a good 2 plays.
Send me the film. I want to see it. I'd rather keep James Houston like they did over Sam Williams. If they're gonna keep anybody, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I feel that they should have kept fucking Jadeveon Clowney over Sam Williams. Sam Williams could have been gone. I'd rather get Jadeveon Clowney. I was even willing to give Dante Fowler another chance over Sam Williams. He was straight garbage. He didn't show me nothing to where I would be like, okay, maybe if he had another year, another defensive coordinator. It's certain players that you can look at and be like, okay, he was underutilized under this defense coordinator. It wasn't right. Let's give him another chance. Maris Leofow, I feel need another chance. Maris Leofow, he need another chance.
Yeah, the year I'm talking about is 22-23.
Huh?
That was his rookie year.
Who?
Sam Williams.
This wasn't his rookie year.
No, what I'm saying, you said to show you what I'm talking about is 22-23. That year, he did pretty good. And his rookie year, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, what he do after that? He was hurt his year after that, and then this year when he was the starter. That's what I'm saying. He was the fucking starter.
I get it, but we'll see if he does a little better. If he doesn't, then whatever. I just hope that he could do it for himself.
I don't even think he's gonna see much on the field. Where's his playing time gonna come? Unless Donovan Ezewaku get hurt, Rashawn Gary, Jay Sean Barham, Malachi Lawrence. He got a lot of other shoes to get past before he get on that damn playing field.
His best time would probably be in the preseason.
And we as Cowboy fans, And I know some don't. I'm not saying all. Some don't, but we need to pay attention to the preseason. We need to pay attention to the preseason because the preseason is going to. You're going to see, though you're not going to see the full thing when it comes to our defense in preseason, but it's going to show you if this defense is going to be physical. It's going to show you the players that you're going to have coming off the bench or who's going to be in rotation. It's going to show you a lot. Preseason is going to show you a lot defensive wise.
Did you see what CZ said about who in the Cowboys needs to prove?
Well, CZ talking about the punter. The fuck? He said, warn the Cowboy punter has a lot to prove since they will be punting nonstop. Okay. See.
Long snapper, too. He has a lot to prove there.
Shit. No, we didn't sign no Adoree Jackson. He's not on this team.
No. They talked about it.
Look, would you rather sign L'Jarius Sneed or Adoree Jackson?
Sneed. I don't want Jackson at all, so yeah.
I watched Ryan Flournoy, CeeDee Lamb, and
cook him.
Pickens, cook Adoree Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want him on this team. Period.
The only way I would want him if he would come on to the panel just to tell us about the Eagle. That's the only way I would want him to come over here.
June's coming, boys. June's coming.
No,
It's
I'm
flying
excited.
by,
Season's
bro.
almost coming. Yeah, this season is flying by. Holy
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say it here, but
Yeah,
it's flying by.
We talked about it earlier. It's flying by like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, we trying. Hey y'all, to the chat. We're trying to get some things lined up for you guys here at the Next Level Sports Lounge, y'all. We got 375 subscribers.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
So we constantly trying to build, y'all. We will have things lined up for when we start getting monetized, things of that nature, for members.
We got 34 watching, 35 likes.
There's things that we're jotting down. We want to keep y'all more involved. We want to let you guys know who's in the chat that y'all are part of the Next Level Sports Lounge, and so y'all know that y'all are part of this Next Level Sports Lounge. We have to show you that. So it's certain things that we're trying to build up to where we're able to provide you with the best content and also with certain gifts and shit of that nature. So
Lord, remind them too also about sending messages of what message or what we want to talk about for the next show. Tell them where to put it at.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Stephen White, for subbing.
well, y'all go to the community and put in the community. I look at it every day, y'all. So go to the community and post in the community certain subjects that you might want us to talk about. We will be doing a live stream on a scheduled release. I get off work at 7:00, y'all. But we will be live before I get off work, right, Blue?
Blue.
What?
Oscar.
Yes.
We
Yes,
both gotta
we'll
go
be
to his house, beat his ass to wake us up.
CZ, what you say,
yeah.
CZ? Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
So what day is that falling?
Thursday.
Thursday.
the 14th. Yeah. And yeah, I was wrong. I didn't mean I said the 18th last time.
We
I
all
thought I
said the
checked it.
18th,
Yeah.
so we was wrong.
So we
Yeah.
apologize.
On
It's the
Thursday.
14th. Yeah, this Thursday.
Yeah, it's on the.
Randy, let us know. Yeah.
So yeah, we will be doing a live stream for that. But y'all go to the community, post y'all topics that y'all want us to talk about, and we will gladly talk about those things. Just make sure you post it in the community. That way we can see it. I can jot it down, or Blue, or Rock, or Oscar, or CZ, or whoever may be able to jot it down, and we can talk about it. Because y'all are pivotal when it comes to Next Level Sports Lounge.
Part of this familia.
Oh, Stephen White said, "Yes, sir. Fish for breakfast."
Damn.
I watch Fish every morning, y'all. He comes on at 8:00. I ain't gonna lie.
I know. Sometimes
That's
I can't.
That's Vinny's hero.
I see Vinny there sometimes.
That's Vinny's hero.
Well, that's where I met Steven on there. So
Yeah, I watch Fish every fucking morning.
Yeah, I
I
got
don't know. You know how many times I
subbed to him.
fucking unsubbed and sub back, unsubbed. It's just sometimes he's be talking too much
You
clickbait.
just listen to him. You take what you take from him. That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't take anybody on these things. I don't take full advice from. But it's nice to hear them talk because they do have a lot of good things to talk about.
Didn't
So.
know. Yeah.
So what I do every morning though is the 105.3. That I do. Yeah.
I watch them too. I watch them every morning. I watch Talking Cowboys. I watch
At 6 a.m.
I watch Hanging with the Boys. I watch Players Lounge.
Yeah.
I watch all of it. I watch all of it.
You watch Girls Talk and whatever too.
Girls Talk, Girls Boys Talk. I watch that too.
Girls Talk, Boys Talk.
I
Yeah.
like Aisha Morrison.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Very knowledgeable, and she was a scout on draft when it came to the draft talk. So she breaks a lot of stuff down. So
yeah, she was on with Broadus and Vach on one of those channels, and she said a lot of good things. And even Broadus said, "I'd like to have you on my team."
So he's on her team. He's on her team. So on Crown Global.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. They're getting better and better now.
But I'm saying
they're
before that,
more
when he used to
professional.
scout and all that stuff, he said, "I wish you were on my team back then because he likes how she thinks."
Yeah.
So yeah, she's very, very knowledgeable.
Yep. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. So I'm finna go to the restroom, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all talk. Well, we're gonna get ready to end it, but I want to go.
You might as well just do it now.
No.
Any final thoughts?
All right.
Wow. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah,
You know how long
bedtime.
you're gonna be?
Work tomorrow.
You got work tomorrow?
Yeah, one day maybe.
One day?
Yeah.
So you said you're
Time
gonna
to
send
make the
everybody chocolates?
donuts.
You said he's gonna
Time
send
to make
everybody
the
chocolates before it gets too
Yeah,
hot.
sugar-free
I appreciate it.
That shit you do not want to eat.
Sugar
You
free?
eat that,
I still
you go
want
to
my
the bathroom
radio.
5 minutes after you eat it. It's very bad. Unless
Oh,
you
it's
need
good for constipation, huh?
Yeah, it is. If you want to mess with somebody, send them that stuff. Tell them to eat as much as they can. Oh my God. It'd be very dangerous.
That's why Momo was feeling like that. Let me
I
stop.
know. We would never do that to him. I would never do that to anybody. Not
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yo,
You should have some then.
oh
That'd be
hell no!
worse.
I already
That'd
had.
be worse.
That's enough. That's enough.
That'd be Dumb and Dumber worse.
No.
Good for you.
I do want to say this before we get into the final thoughts. The last live stream that Chelsea got on, I did mention that I don't get into people's personal lives. Since that conversation, I haven't seen her back on her. Chelsea, you're welcome on this channel anytime. You can speak about whatever you want to speak about. When I said that wasn't being disrespectful to you, it's just I don't talk about when it comes to people's personal lives, whether it's the players or whatever. I just don't do it. And yeah, But I mean, I didn't. That wasn't me trying to scare you away or try to tell you not to speak about what you want to speak about. It's just, I'm just speaking about me. So I'm more than willing to listen if that's what you choose to do. But you're always welcome to come on the Next Level Sports Lounge. We haven't seen you in a minute, but we all stay tuned to your channel and everything. But with that being said, let's go to final thoughts because we're about to end it. 2 hours, 49 minutes, you guys.
Damn.
We got a lot of views. We got new subscribers. Channel's growing, guys. It's really cool. Jesse, what you got for us?
Great channel, guys. Great show. Great people here. And once again, to the chat and everybody else, happy Mother's Day. Remember, you only have one mom, so always worship her. Mother's Day is every day. Please, just remember that. Flowers is one thing, but just calling her every day or making some kind of move, hey, mom, what's up? They love that. My wife loves it when her family comes home and say, hey, grandma. But it's important for that. Also, getting back to regular football here. We got a long way to go, and that's for everybody in the NFC in football. We gotta find out who we getting in June, who's available, the coaches, the staff, and the players especially. You got a bunch of players that don't know they're there, new and old. Got to bond and find out and the coach got to find out what they got. Come preseason, you get to see these young boys out there, the ones you just drafted or whatever. Doesn't mean it's 1 quarter or whatever. Did you see what they got and the coaches? You see what schemes they got, whatever schemes they have. Just a little bit of aperitivo. And at the end, when we snap that ball that first set in September, we snap that ball. We'll see what we got every team. So let's get this damn thing over. I'm tired of fucking just practicing shit. Let's go ahead and play some football. Enough said. Love y'all people.
Benny, what you got for us?
I just want to say thank you for letting me on tonight. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all the women out there and the fathers that are, by themselves taking care of their kids. They're like father and a mother. So same to them.
Amen.
No, just everybody have a good night. And I appreciate you letting me on here. Thanks.
CZ, what you got for us?
I want to thank the panel, thank the chat. I want to say happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers. And the Dallas Cowboys punter still has a lot to prove. And we'll see you next time.
Oh, CZ.
What was that last thing you said, CZ?
And we'll see you next time.
All right. CZ full of shit, y'all. CZ full of shit. Rock, what you got for us, Rock?
Love it. Love it.
It was a great show. Happy Mother's Day for everyone, for all y'all. Thank you for coming in. It was great to hang out with everybody. I mean, you know how, it was Mother's Day. You didn't have to be here, but you were. So thank you for all the viewers, the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the family. And, if you have anything that's hurting or anything you need to talk about, let us know. Again, don't forget to send any questions or any comments or anything that you want us to talk about in the community section. And thank you for the panel. We've been doing a great job. And we do this all for you guys. So we appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Blue, what you got for us, Blue? I was reading this chat. Go ahead, Blue.
No, thank you everybody for showing up, like Rock and everybody said. Thank you. We couldn't do this without you guys. For the new subscribers today, that's awesome. I think we got 5 more from tonight. That's amazing. Thank you so much. If you haven't, can you go please smash the subscribe button for Mrs. McAfee Unscripted, and then the Blue Virus Show, and yeah.
Jeez.
Say what? Nothing. All right, my bad. But no, we had a great show today, you guys. Freaking, it was amazing. But yeah, thank you guys.
What you got for us, Oscar?
Again, it was a nice, great show. I guess everybody, happy Mother's Day. You know, some are blessed to have their mothers. Please enjoy them as much as you can, because some of us are not fortunate enough. And a big part of our lives, you know. Again, it was a pleasure to be here. Like Rock says, we do it for everybody. We're family here. We try to preach family first, football second, and welcome all the new subscribers. I know sometimes we repeat ourselves because sometimes we have new subscribers that we want to make sure they understand what we're doing. And what we do is not fake. We do it all day long. We talk to each other every day. Everybody on this panel at least talks at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. So I want to thank everybody to be here, and just try to be nice to the next person, because you never know when they need it, and try to be fair in everything you do in life, and hopefully one day it'll return the favor to you. So thank you for being here, and have a good night.
Just to reiterate on what Oscar was saying, sometimes we talk once, sometimes we talk twice, sometimes we talk all the fucking day. It happens.
Minimum 10 hours.
Yeah, it happens. We get carried away in conversations, whether it's about football or whether it's about life. That's what we've built here, and it's what we continue to build. It's what we are continuing to build here. To the people in the chat, we appreciate you guys. Y'all know you guys are part of the family. Stephen White, we appreciate you coming in and supporting the channel. Y'all just make sure y'all hit the like, the share, and subscribe button. We appreciate everybody in the chat for being here tonight, as usual. Every night we appreciate you guys. Tomorrow night, looking for another live stream on tomorrow night. Like I said, we're growing. And you guys are a part of it. You guys, whether you're on the panel or not, you guys are a part of us growing. This is what we've created here. This is what we're going to continue to build and create here. A growing family to where everybody can call each other
Not the biggest.
brothers and sisters. Go ahead, Pooh.
The elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. It's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality. Most of y'all think that a lion is who he is because of how ferocious he is when he catch that gazelle, when he catch that zebra. And they beast. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. If you will be a champion, if you will be a beast, you're going to have to go through something.
This lion, he's the king of the jungle. He's laying down under a tree in the middle of Africa. He's so big. Now, the little lion comes, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do anything. The lioness, she starts messing with him, coming over, making trouble. Still, nothing. Now, the other animals, they notice this, and they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals.